Okay, right. I'm trying something new here, so this might not quite be working yet. Says live, says end stream, so that's coming through okay. Let's double check on another screen, see if I can get it to come through. It looks like it's coming through now. Sweet. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. If I come back here, let's just check over here. That's coming through okay. Right. Okay. Welcome to today's stream. I thought I would try something a little bit different. So today, I am going to play Frostpunk 2. Now, if you haven't heard of or seen Frostpunk, Frostpunk 1, Frostpunk 1 is like a city builder game, but also a survival game, where you try to build up a city in this bleak, frozen, dystopian landscape, and try and survive through a hellish and harsh winter. And Frostpunk 2, from what I've seen, and I'm like it shows in the title, I am going in blind, but from what I know of the sort of marketing material is that this is sort of a continuation after you survive the events of the first game, and sort of look to expand your city to even larger heights. Now, I'm not sure whether there's going to be any spoilers for the first game, so that there's a minor spoiler warning, but I'm not sure what's going to come up. But I don't think you will need to have played the first one to understand what's going on here. So yeah, let's get started. Just making sure everything seems okay. I probably will need to move my camera at some point because I'm sure there will be some key information that comes up on the top left, but we'll see. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna go through the story. I think Utopia Builder is some level of some sort of like free build or sandbox, but we'll be playing through the story today. I'm just gonna go to the audio here and reduce that down because it's very loud for me. If anybody is having some issues with the audio on your side, just please pop it in the chat and I can fiddle around with it as we go. But let's get started. You know what? I'm gonna actually, before we do that, I am going to go back and I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Let's put it down to like there. That feels about right. Okay. So let's play the prologue. So, the Wanderers. In 1887, the world froze to death. Civilization crumbled. The failing British Empire built generators to support cities of evacuees, cities that would become the last on Earth. Whether huddled by a generator or out in the open frostland, those that survived were shaped by the ordeal. 30 years later, all became very different people. So these are the events of the first game. You're these evacuees building a city around one of these generators. And we're now 30 years on, so another generation has come to our city. Now we've got a difficulty preset here. Now I do like to go for challenges, so I think we'll go with the highest level here, Captain, and see how we do. Survive against no active pause, and your progress will be saved on exit only. So this is like an Iron Man mode, and I think we're going to go for it. I like an Iron Man mode, and let's go. So comfortable here for a bleak dystopian future. Well, I guess past. It's 1887 for the events of the first game, and with 30 years on, we must be quick maths. 1917. Okay. I hope the stream is coming across well. Hi Kabuko. Yeah, we're literally just starting. Haven't played the game yet, so literally starting with the prologue. I've popped it onto the most difficult um, difficulty, so this might we might have some difficulty with this the first bit here. So yeah, let's get going.
Can you hear us? Captain!
Do you hear us?
A generation ago, we fled the crumbling British Empire as the world surrounded us.
I'm going to try not to talk over this. You can all experience it together.
I held New London together. United, we survived 30 years of whiteouts. But the world around us is dead. Empty.
Ripe for taking. The city flows.
Vestas.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us who survived the end of the world. It's us who survived.
Yes.
Damn, that was cool. So I think that must have been the sort of captain from the first game. But yeah, it shows off sort of what originally happened and how things are developing. So, the Wanderers, we've been roaming around the desert, frozen desert for years. Many of us do not remember a world before the Great Frost. Now, with another whiteout coming, and again, we've reached the old machine. Again, we will rely on its furnace to provide heat through the storm. In the past, we always made sure there were enough supplies for the next whiteout, but our numbers have grown through the years. Providing for everyone is getting harder and harder. We must survive. And I fully expect that this prologue is going to be a little tricky, with me putting it on the hardest difficulty, not playing it before. But we'll give it some goes. Might take some retries. Hey, prologue. The Wanderers. Despite the cold, the old dreadnought remains in pieces under the snow, but the scattered wagons have resources inside. We must first break the ice to reach one of the oil wagons and construct an extraction district to use it. Then we can turn on the dreadnought's furnace to heat us. We will restart the furnace. Let's go. Okay, so I think I can't pause this, but whilst it's running, I'm sure nothing's bad's going to happen. I'm just going to move my webcam to somewhere else because we don't want it to cover that. We'll pop it down here in the bottom left for now, and we'll see how things go. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be in the way. Okay, so I can construct district. So I need to frost break a oil wagon to construct. So we've got. Is this it here? So what's it telling me to do? What is it telling me to do? Frost break an area. Okay. And there's the oil wagon. So I need to get there. Okay, so I can choose 8 regions. Sure, let's do that. So that started it. construct an extraction district. So these are my people, wanderers. Can I see them? They on here somewhere? Just quite zoomed out compared to the first game where you could see them working. So we've got some buttons there. So it doesn't look like it has done it. I must have missed a button. Ooh. Okay, so is there like a confirm? Ah, there's a confirm button. There we go. Okay, getting going. Ah, so we can see the little machines. They're cool. So it'll take some time, and then we need to build an extraction district, which we can't build here quite yet. Okay. Let's just make sure everything is coming through okay. Looks like it is. Cool. And like I said, if I need to adjust the volume or adjust anything on the stream, do let me know, and I can fix it. Okay, so we can build an extraction district. It takes 150 workforce, 70 prefabs, 50 scraps, and we need to have 150 workforce for it. So where can we see those? So that's our population workforce. Okay, so we got more than enough. And compared to the first game you normally had like you started with like 100 or so people, and you'd get up to a couple of hundred from other evacuees finding you. Whereas in this, you know, we're talking much larger population figures, and only, you know, 2/3 of them are actually able to work. We have probably like children and elderly who, I must admit, I all got to work in the first game, so a lot of them ended up dying. One thing we can also see is the time going past pretty quickly. You know, like it's a couple of days roll by, like a couple of seconds per day, whereas in the first one it was, you know, a sort of 50, like half an hour per day or so. So lot larger time scale. So we can build that on there. Oh, and it needs to be a little bit bigger, so we can go. Okay, it requires 3 tiles. Cool, excellent. So we're building a district there. You can see we've got our scraps there and our prefabs, which we're not making. This is our heat. We have no heat because that's unfulfilled. We've got some minor hunger, some disease, notable disease because of the cold. Speaking of cold, we've got severe cold because we've got no heat and we've got no shelter. And then squalor, no squalor. And that's our shelter values, our food values, and our materials, which we don't have any of. Okay, we're learning. Turn on the furnace. Okay, that's the dreadnought rack. So we can turn that on, I imagine, once this is up and running. District abilities. So the various districts available. One ability. Okay. So we got like emergency shifts. So this is very similar to the first game. So we can get others by constructing buildings or signing laws, or by certain events happening. So they've got toggle. They toggle on. They've got cooldown, and some of them are one-time activation. Some districts have additional requirements for having resources, specific problems, or to be lowered from or some such. So let's keep going. How is it? It's not telling us to build a housing district, but I imagine we probably want to build one for some shelter. So I'm gonna get that started, even though it hasn't asked me to. Oh, it needs to be 6 tiles large. Okay, so we might. build it? Or do we want to instead get this area of the map discovered? Frost broke, there we go. And then we can build it all the way around the generator, because we want our people sleeping somewhere that's relatively warm. Hi, Virtuously. I'm doing well, thanks. Yourself? Hope you're having a great day. And as I've said previously, this is my first time playing this game. I played the first one, but quite excited to get into this one. So we got. Is this an event? Yeah. So we got oil as the thick black liquid oozes through the pipes. Our people rejoice. The carcass of the old machine is a testament to the hardships that made us, but more importantly, it's our haven in the storm. This has allowed us to weather many whiteouts, and we'll do so again. We can turn on the furnace. So select the Dreadnought wreck to access the furnace control. Once turned on, the Dreadnought furnace will automatically convert oil to heat. Cool. So generator on. Perfect. So cities' economy is based on output and demand. Output is the total amount of resources produced by districts and buildings. For example, food output can be increased by building a food district. However, a working district also increases demand for resources. When output equals demand, you'll see a golden icon. When it's higher than demand, you'll see a positive number. And then demand is increased by the needs of the people who require food and shelter. Do we get like a negative? I guess we've already seen the negative number on the red icon, so it doesn't need to tell us that. Oh no, here we go. So when output is lower than demand, you see a negative number, and indicating how much more output is required to meet the demand. Districts and buildings mostly increase heat and materials demand. Yeah, so we should be able to see on the districts how much. We can also disable tutorials. We're not going to do that because we probably need them. The furnace is on. We have enough oil to cover our current needs, but the winter will still affect our people until they have proper shelter. Housing will best protect us from the cold if built in proximity to other housing or the furnace itself. However, we'll need prefabricated parts for construction. We've brought some with us, the rest we will need to extract from wagon wreckages. Cool. So we need to go out and grab some things. How long have I been streaming on Twitch? Today, I've literally just started. I've been going for, I don't know, how long does it say? About 18 minutes. How long I've been streaming on Twitch in general. So this is my first time streaming on Twitch recently. I did some streaming several years back, but had to stop. But I've been streaming on YouTube quite a lot recently. So this is my first time today testing multi-streaming out on both services. Okay, so we've cleared out that area. So I want to build some housing. So let's get that going. And we can build that along there. So that should give us some housing. So hopefully that should be enough housing. Frost break to a construction wagon and build an extraction to get prefabs. So that's an oil wagon, that's a construction wagon. So let's start going out this way. Do those two. There we go. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. So I'm based in the southwest of the UK. I haven't got a particularly strong southwest accent, but yeah, that's where I'm from. Okay. Right. So it hasn't asked us to build one of these. But we might need to start looking at getting some food. Wow, all the food areas are like away from us. They're on the other side. Can we start frost breaking these? Looks like we can. So let's... It hasn't told us to yet, but let's start making our way over to those. So, we've still got a decent number of available workforce. There's a construction wagon there, so we can start putting an extraction thing here. That's it. Now these areas are going to be cold, I imagine. Get. Okay, so we've already started getting some people die. 60 people froze to death. Excellent. So, unresolved problems in the city can make part of its workforce absent. Those workers are temporarily excluded from your workforce. So there's two main types of absences. So sick people, the number of sick people increases proportionally with how high disease currently is. These people will rejoin the workforce upon decreasing the disease in the city or being cured by hospitals. Injured will rejoin available workforce over time. Having hospitals or abilities increases this process. You may encounter other types of absences in the city due to various events and decisions you make. Okay. And well, we just had some people die. Okay, so that only counted as one housing district, so we'll need to build another. Wherever we build it right now is going to be coal. Oh no, okay. So the heat expands a little bit, so I can build it to like there. How do I... So it says 3 out of 6. But I need to build 6. Is that what it's trying to tell me? Okay. So building it along there next to the extraction. Hopefully that might increase the heat there. But we'll see. So we're starting to build some shelter. But we need to get those materials. We're working on that. And then we want to... Once that... Okay, so those... Done there. Probably want to get this done as well. Let's frost break that. And whilst we're at it, we've still got loads of people, so let's start frost breaking towards this extraction point as well. So we've got some stuff over on this side. Now we can start building this food resource there. So we're going a little bit ahead of the game, but I think we need to get in the groove for making some pretty heavy decisions up front because of the difficulty we're playing on. So do I stream daily? Yes. So I try and stream once a day. This is a little bit earlier than usual for me. I normally stream sort of in the evening, which is sort of 7 or 8 p.m. my time. And I'm usually streaming Total War Warhammer 3, but this is a little different for me. Doing a little daytime one because I have the ability to today, and I really wanted to try out Frostpunk 2, so putting some of this on stream. I really should pop a link to my YouTube channel on to Twitch at some point. I'll sort that out in a little bit when we get some more time. Okay, cool. So we've established some heat and shelter for our food, but now we must turn our attention to the incoming whiteout. First, we must frost break the small patches of fertile soil suitable for growing food, and then we must store it in easily accessible depots. We must move on quickly so nobody starves. Well, I mean, we're already 60 people down, but we've already frost broke to those. And we're building so we're way ahead of the game here. So Nectan Fincham, one of the Wanderers, will be better prepared. Okay, so that's all looking great, and hopefully we can get some food going. Prepare for the whiteout. So we've secured our immediate survival. Now we have to stockpile as much food as we can before the whiteout forces us to take shelter. To do that, we need to produce more food than our demand. Okay, so now we need to stockpile enough food to survive the winter, and we currently have 0. So let's get that started. We can now build on this one as well. So let's get that building. Where else have we got some of these? So there's one down there. Not sure. Oh, we'd have to go all the way around to get to it. That's probably not the best idea. There's one down there. Oh, it's the only way we're going to get more. We could come around and get to this one, and I think that's what we'll do. So let's start frost breaking again. what I might do is go around this way so we can get to this, and then start going off that way. So we'll get that started. I wanted to do another extraction district there for this oil. By the way, why haven't you put customized art on your channel? Because I literally set it up about 5 or 10 minutes or so before I started streaming. Yeah, I need to get my my icon on there. I just haven't had the chance to do it yet. Okay, so I'm just checking to make sure it's working okay. Seems to be a little bit laggy, and I'm not sure why. Let me try doing this. Hopefully that fixes it a little bit. Because it looks like I'm losing some frames. Right, let's catch up with these guys. So I wanted to build another extraction there for those materials. We're actually down on prefabs, but we have got an income now coming through, 20 per week. Okay. So we've got heat. We've got a surplus heat. We've got a demand of 160 for... How do we see available? 80, so we need 80 oil, and we're extracting 120. Okay. Sweet, and that, so that's the amount of heat we're outputting, and we have on demand. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So I don't have... Yeah, I don't have enough prefabs to build anything else. Can I still frostbreak? Yeah, I can. So if I wanted to go towards this food here, so we'll just, yeah, do that. Doesn't seem to be... I can't see anything that's making it go slower because it's further away. I'll have to just keep an eye out for that. So Finnan and Kel, 42, and he's a gardener. We've been here so many times, the soil is depleting. A couple more and there will be no point in erecting hothouses. There will be nothing to grow food on. And the yield is so low. Either we pull emergency shifts or tighten our belts. Otherwise there may not be enough food for everyone. We might not be able to fill food stockpiles without exceptional measures. Consider asking the Wanderers to tighten their belts or instill emergency shifts on the food district. Okay, so we've got a couple of optionals here. We can do emergency shifts to increase production efficiency, but our trust falls. Is this our trust? Community. Or we can ask them to tighten their belts. So hunger's insignificantly increased, but our food demand per capita is decreased. Okay. So it says they're neutral. Relations is neutral, but I assume that might go down if we do this. So let's have a let's have a go at that. So still neutral. Okay, so that hasn't changed that. I don't know if there's another trust value somewhere. Got an event over here. into the blackberry. We mourn those who have recently passed. As is our custom, we take them to the oil pits. We gently lower their bodies into the thick blackness. The fuel that keeps us warm in life likewise preserves us in death. But death also erodes trust in our leaders. Without trust, there is no future. So trust and relations may fall every time someone dies. It's pretty grim that they put them in the oil, though. Thanks for the offer there, Virtuoso. But I have art and everything on my YouTube channel, so I've already got stuff to use. I just haven't transferred it over. But thank you for the offer. So we've got Treya Cleghorn, seamstress. My knees ache and my fingers are so stiff I can't hold the needle anymore. I've lived a full life. It warms my heart to see little Betty and Jacob play by the evening fire, but maybe this is it. I've talked to the other elders. If it comes to it, we must go. I will not let my grandchildren starve. So some people are ready to sacrifice themselves. That's pretty grim. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. So we can now build another food district over here, so let's do that. We probably also want to build another housing district, because we're still low on shelter. So Whiteout is in 51 weeks and stockpiles are in 191, so we're still way behind. Let's keep going down here if we can. Yeah, that's it. So we've got another food zone down there. That's an oil wagon, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think there's any more food we can do. Yeah. Oh, there's some food down here that we could get to. Seals. I can't believe my eyes. We haven't seen them since before the Great Frost. How did they survive? There's enough meat here to feed everybody. We're saved. But should we slay them if the Lord spared them from the end of the world? The seal colony can supplement our food production. Nice. So there's a seal colony down here, which we can go to. I think we probably will. So we're waiting on... we've got no workforce spare at the moment. We need some more prefabs. So this resource is almost... deposit is almost done. Can we see how many are left? Doesn't show. Disease weakens our workforce. The harsh conditions in the camp take their toll on our people. Disease spreads. More and more of our workers are unable to work. If this continues, our workforce will be decimated, endangering our ability to sustain the camp. Okay, so it's reminding me to build more shelter. Okay. Right, so we've got some more prefabs now. How many do we need? We need 140. Okay, we're pretty close. Okay. Yeah, we can frostbreak again, so let's go down towards this stuff over here. And then we can also... Still waiting. Oh, we're still waiting on workforce, right? Okay. But we've got enough prefabs now to build another housing district. Oh, we got another event. Mysterious symbol. One of our frostbreaking crew uncovered the frozen remains of a man in a tattered uniform. His shoulder patch reads New London Scouts 3rd Platoon, and he bears an obscure insignia. Some of our elders claim it belongs to a military organization, while others argue it has religious significance. Maybe you've heard of this New London before, and we can settle the debate. Okay, so In the first game, you had like two like lore paths you could go down. One which was order and focused on using like surveillance and um, and like put like a police state to control the people as you try to survive. And the other one was faith, where you used religion to manage the people. So. So this creates a continuity in which New London embraced order to survive, and this one is where it's embraced faith, and then this creates a continuity which is where it's random. So this is like a random. Now, when I played Frostpunk 1 last, I chose order, so I think we'll go for order for this one. Let's go there. So we haven't got enough workforce yet. We've got 120 sick, but it doesn't look like we can do a huge amount about that. But we've finished frostbreaking there, so we can build some more houses. So let's do that. Okay, so they're going to be a little ways away from the heat, but I don't think there's anything we can do to avoid that, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, we've got another 15 sick, unfortunately. So heat demand has increased. Okay. Remaining oil. So we've got 76 weeks there. 80 weeks. Okay, we've got plenty of oil coming out, but we only got 2 weeks worth of prefabs coming out of that. So we do want to build another extraction, probably. We'd have to be over there. Resource materials. Prefabs. That'll be 500. We could get out of that one. Our people are freezing. Extracting enough oil will allow us to produce heat while building enough housing will protect our people from the cold. We'll require both to keep alive. Okay, so we need to provide heat. So we've got another sort of task here to do. Reduce cold to minor cold. We've got notable cold at the moment, but we're working on that. Extract enough oil to satisfy heat demand. We're not doing that. So, we can do another frost breaking. There's an oil thing there. Can I work my way around like this? Oh, not quite. Right, we've got positive food for the time being, so I'm gonna just break this like that. Let's do that. It does mean we haven't got very many workers left. Right, this is done now, so we can demolish this to get some things back. That seems good to me. Make the most of all the different resources we can get. And we build another extraction district. Let's get that heat going. Hopefully that will give us enough. Lack of prefabs. We don't have enough prefabricated components. Obtain more prefabs by building extraction or construction wagon or demolishing existing districts or hubs. Okay. That's okay, so this deposit is almost so we've got 19 weeks. That's still plenty. We wanted to build on these seals so that we could get that closer. We need to secure depots that can house our rations during the thing. Build stockpile hubs to increase stockpile capacity of food. Okay, so we can construct a hub. That's a stockpile one. Okay, so we need more prefabs for that. We need more prefabs for that as well. We do this again. Oh, we're out of workforce at the moment. Ah, we got some. No, we still haven't got enough. Got another 14 sick as well. That doesn't help. And then another 30 frays to death. Okay. We're not doing great here. But we can build this now. So we'll do that there. Yeah, we haven't got enough people now to frost break. I could disable a building to do so. I don't know which building I would do. So that would, yeah. So that's one way of doing it. We're still not making enough heat. And that has been built. Oil. Okay, here we go. Everyone's so we finished that. Everyone's warm now. Well, we got an ability here. People in the camp getting tense. They worry we won't gather enough food in time. Our hunters blame us for ignoring the seal colony and claim that they would have been able to provide enough food for everyone. It's too late for that now. Many elders have volunteered to walk into the Frostland rather than be a burden on resources. Their sacrifice would be significantly reduce the rations we need. What should we do? So we've got 34 weeks, and we've only got 9,000 out of 40,000 food. So we're quite behind. Our elders will die. This will not reduce our workforce. The food is required to survive will decrease greatly, or resort to extremes. Well, I'm going to try and keep the old people alive. We're going to take the hard choices here. We need to look at maybe rearranging our people slightly. Now that we've got that in hand for the time being, I'm going to turn it off, get some people back. Just enough so that we can do another break here. Oh, actually, yeah, we haven't broken that yet, so let's break that. Get that going. And then we can put however many people back in that. We've got 3 people left, but that's okay. Breaking is going. Okay. So, don't have enough. We can do this again. We did need to sort of look at getting some more materials. Let's do that. And then once we've got that, I don't think we need to do any more frost breaking. I think that's our frost breaking done. We didn't actually end up building that food thing down there. We've got 30 weeks. We're still slightly behind. What are you making? You're making materials. So actually, I don't think we need you right now. Come on, come off that for now. And we're going to... Still don't have enough workforce. Or prefabs. Do we... demolish something? Let's get that back up to full. So this is... Oh, that's materials there. Right. So we do need this. We don't have to put everybody on it. We want to build down here. Let's do that. Let's ask people to tighten their belts a bit. It means they're not going to like us much. Yeah. But it will help us a little bit. Trust, no longer trusted. So trust in our leadership has fallen. We'll only be pushed so far before community breaks down. If you don't address this, even under danger of whiteout, you will be exiled. The rules of the Wanderers are as harsh as the Frostland itself. You have 15 weeks to increase trust, to accept it, raise trust by keeping promises, returning scraps, and cancelling extended shifts. Okay. So, I can return scraps. I've got a lot of scraps to spare, so let's do that. So we're now neutral. Not quite tolerated. I don't know how we necessarily do that bit. Okay, still haven't got enough. We're getting close to having enough food. We're not quite making it yet. Maybe I have to destroy this. It'll give me 53 prefabs. Is that going to give me enough to... Yes, it will. Alright, okay. So let's demolish that. Okay, so we made our first big mistake. And I think we might not make it through the prologue here. We might have to do this again. But we're learning a lot here. We're learning a lot about managing our different resources. I hope the stream quality is coming through okay. Okay. So the Wanderers have stopped their bickering about trust in your leadership. This will be crucial as we band together. So there's the trust restored. Sweet. Ah, so that's the trust at the bottom now. Okay, that's what I was missing. Okay, so we're tolerated. I got more sick people. So this run out of food. Okay, so let's dismantle that as well. Because we need to get that going, and we need to get that going. We've got 81 weeks of food, but... Oh, no, we've got... It says we'll be ready in 81 weeks, but we've only got 20 left. But I think we'll get this. We don't need to do any more frost breaking, which is good. Got enough materials. We've almost got enough... You know what? Can I cancel demolish? No. Okay, so we're going to have to build on that again, which kind of sucks. Oh, you run out of food as well? Oh no, you were the one who were running out of food. You got 5 days worth of food remaining. You've got 12 weeks. Okay, let's get started on... Well, let's get started on that. Might as well. So our heat problem's gone. We've got enough now to get this extraction, so let's get that going. That's a priority. Can we speed that up? No, not yet. We're actually losing food now, which is a problem. So we need to get that fixed. So it looks like the buildings are still... So whilst they're being deactivated, they're still being used. We don't need that surplus. So let's bring that down. There we go. Okay. So we've got some more. We can build another extraction district. So let's get that on the go. Rebuild that. So that was a bit of a waste to a certain extent. We're a little bit wasteful there. I think we'll have this. We just have to be cognizant of what we're doing. I like the color coding here. That actually works really nicely. And I don't think that's got any problems with color blindness. That looks pretty good. So we've now got enough for another food district. Let's get it on these seals. And we can build another one over there as well. Right, let's get those on. People don't like me for that, but I'm going to have to step things up a little bit. Need to pop that up, which is good. I can do that. Okay, we only got 13 weeks left now. So things are going to be tight. Going to be very close. Okay, 26 people have returned to work. That's great. We need as many people as we can. Okay, have we got enough for another food district? Not quite yet. Gotta get a little bit more kebabs. Because this deposit is basically empty. But that one's got loads of food. I think this one's got loads of food as well. Yeah, loads. Cool. Almost there. Shouldn't have enough next week. Okay. So we're slightly down on oh no, we got literally just enough food. They're doing alright. Okay, we've got 9 weeks left. Oh no, we need just a little bit more. Okay. This needs to go back to 100. Hopefully that's enough people for... Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, so something's going to have to get sacrificed here. For us to... It looks like the temperature's going to go up. Oh no, that's the whiteout. Okay. Yeah, only 8 weeks left. Right, we've got enough now for this. Let's get that rushed in. Okay. But we've learnt a lot from this. Definitely. Is there like a temperature view we can look at? Okay. So yeah, so we're not going to make it on time at this rate. So we can get rid of that. So we need to focus more on the prefabs. Getting the prefabs going. That's a must. Food, obviously a must. Materials are slightly less important. What do materials do? So materials are used to maintain buildings, machines, right? Okay, they can be used to manufacture prefabs and goods in industrial districts, which we don't have. Shortage of materials will lead to squalor. Can extract it from an iron vein or the foreign. Okay. Okay, so we need them, but they're not a priority. We definitely don't need to seem like we need to work towards this maintenance wagon here. Because this is providing us enough as it is. I think rushing towards these seals is a big must. So maybe we work around going towards these here. Okay. But yeah, it looks like we're not going to make it. We can do that. It's going to still say 75 weeks. And we've built this. 35 weeks. If we turn that on, people hate us. We're despised. And we're still not going to make it in 30 weeks. Okay. And then we can just speed through this because we're not going to make it. There's nothing we can do about that. I want to see what happens when we're out of time. So there's the whiteout. Preparations are over. Is it going to tell us we failed? Chaos and starvation. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were forced to take shelter within the broken dreadnought. They huddled together while the howling winds buffeted the rusted hull. As the storm continued, it became clear there was not enough food. Some sacrificed themselves to give their share to their families, others tried to control the stockpile through violence. The conflict escalated and fires broke out within the dreadnought, spoiling the precious supply. The few remaining survivors who emerged from the dreadnought soon splintered and disappeared into the Frostlands. The Wanderers did not survive. Okay, so we failed the prologue. That's a good start. Okay, so we are going to have to start again. So let's try again. Is it gonna let us start from the beginning, or are we gonna have to load in from somewhere? Guess we can skip the cutscene, etc. Here we go. Okay, so this has come in from a ways through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the beginning. I don't think we need that. That is the... So if we do a new game. So let's delete that save. Delete it? Yes, cool. And we can start from the beginning. And we're going for Captain. We're going for Survivor mode. Why is it not letting me choose? Okay, and survivor mode. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's keep going. Let's give it another try. I did anticipate it to take a couple of tries, so that's okay. Let's keep it again. And we can skip this cutscene. I need to watch that again. Skip this. Okay, let's try that again. So we need to get to. So we want to come to these two as well. And we need to get that. Okay. Let's do like that. That looks good to me. And that should give us enough room to build some housing. We're waiting for that frost breaking to finish. We also need to get started frost breaking over this side as soon as possible as well. So whilst this is constructing, we'll send some frost breaking over to this side. And we want to start making our way down here to get the oil and to get the prefabs there. We also need to make our way up here for those areas as well. I think we can speed this up. Okay, so we build an extraction district there, and then we want a housing district around there. And then we want to start frost breaking this way. Actually, so that's that, and then actually we don't need that one. Start making our way down this way. Okay, so we don't need those tutorials, we've already read them. Once that frost breaking's done, we can frost break this way around and grab these two. Okay. So that's the oil, that's it. We finished that frost breaking, we can. Excellent. So we can now come over here, get that one. Yeah. Is there a way to? Because we need. That should be enough. Because we can go like that and then go around like that. That should be fine. And we'll have to frost break here to get some more area for our housing. But we can sort that out a bit. We can turn this on now. There we go. And we need to start making some food. So let's get that food district, first food district going. And I need to build another one. Got enough for another one? Yeah. So we can build that there. Okay. We're getting the hang of this. Okay. So we need some more scraps, but I think that's just going up slowly. There's not a huge amount we can do about that, but we can get that going. Now we could get people to... I could get some scraps from people, but I don't really want to do that. Because we're going to probably have to force people to tighten their belts, etc. later. To make sure that we can get enough food. Okay, I think we can speed that back up. It's now asking us to get food. We've got food now, so it's asking us to prepare, stockpile. Okay, so what are we doing next? We want to make our way down here. That's it. That should be fine. Probably want to build another extraction district on this oil here, so that we have enough oil. And then we'll build one for food there. How many weeks? We've got 24 weeks worth of prefabs coming from that. We can start, but we've got plenty of prefabs for the time being. It's actually scraps we're running low on. But I think we should have enough. We did last time. It's just changing the order in which we build things and making sure things keep going for long enough time. Right, so now we can build. We've actually got enough oil at the time, for the time being. Okay, so that's asking us whether we want to do those optional things. Let's build this. That's really important. And then that should hopefully start us stockpiling food. We're still low on shelter. So we're going to have to... Could build a housing district over here, actually. So we got some space here. Although it might not be particularly warm, that's the only concern. So we're working our way towards these materials there. If I look at... Yes, that requires heat. Okay, so we now need asking us to get enough heat and shelter. Reduce the cold to minor cold. So... yeah, we need some more scraps for that. We need more scraps. So they're done there. Should probably just extract or frostbreak an area here to build the next housing district. Still waiting on scraps. Oh no, we're not. Okay. So I want to build another food district there. This one's almost been built. We'll need to build one of those at some point as well. Okay, so now this is built, we're starting to do it. We've got 111 weeks. That frost breaking's done. I haven't got enough scraps to do that again, okay. Due to some cold, some of our people have died. 30 people are frozen to death. Excellent. Okay. I think things are going well this time, though. We're starting to stockpile already. We do need to get these materials and the shelter going. We need to get a little bit more of that, but let's focus on the shelter first. Now we can pop this back up, I think. We need more prefabs. Okay. Let's start doing that. The heat, because we'll need that. What we've got here. Okay, so into the black, burying the dead. We had that before. Okay, so we're currently getting enough food at a rate which will let us beat the whiteout, which is great to see. And we've still got these things in the tank in case we need to. Do we need to frost break anywhere? Probably to get these prefabs. How many prefabs? We only got 13 weeks worth of that left. So let's start grabbing these. We build here. We're still low on scraps and prefabs. We can speed up again. Sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So squalor. We need to provide materials to reduce squalor before it harms our people. Let's do that to gain some relations. That's good. So let's get... Oh, we still need to do more frost breaking over there to get to that, but we can get to the maintenance wagon, and we can also get to the food resource, which is over there, the fertile soil. And this has got plenty enough that we can get enough food for the... Okay. So, build another housing district. I'm going to do that over here. We went for order. It's almost built. That's built. That's getting built. Okay, we're short on prefabs and short on both at the moment. That's okay. We got enough for a frost breaking. We do. So we want to get these and then make our way down towards this food here. And now we're out of resources again. That's okay, we can pop it up to speed. We're about to get our housing up, so we'll finish this, keep people warm. We're going to have to go and extract on that maintenance wagon. That should hopefully give us enough materials to satisfy our demand. It did last time. We've got more sick people, that's not great. And we got over here, disease weakens. So we've got some absentees. Ensure that heating. So I think we should have that now that that's built. We got up on those both. So this should get rid of our scarcity. Yeah? Food depots, okay. So we're going to need to build a food depot. How close are we to it? We've got a little bit of time. Let's start building this first. We're -1 available. Interesting. Why is this not giving us enough housing? I don't really want to build another one. Some people are ready to sacrifice if they need to. Yeah, so we don't want to do that. We can avoid it. Build that. Still waiting. Oh, no, that's not the right button. The keys for this be. Okay. X. Maybe we need some more people to die. We're doing so... Oh, okay, no, we got it. Sweet. So things are looking good. We're about to satisfy this. Let's speed things up a little bit. Don't think we need to frost break again. We'll save the money. Let's build this because we're about to reach the top there. So let's build it like there. Looks good to me. We've got 1 week left, so we do need to build another extraction. So that. Okay. So that we can now demolish. And that should give us enough prefabs to build these prefabs here. Hopefully. This is almost depleted. That's okay. Ooh. Excessive wear. Ah, because of we're missing. Okay. So how do we repair it? For 25 prefabs. Okay, so we're going to have to wait for that for the time being. Because we need the prefabs to build the extraction over there. So we can speed that up. Okay, so that's almost done. Sweet. Now we can do this over here. And then let's get that built up. Okay, we're cutting a little close. But we're looking okay. We might want to... We frostbroke into there. Let's get to this one, just in case we need that one as well. Our heat demand has increased, so we definitely want that repaired as soon as we can. We actually do have enough, so let's do that. There we go, so that's back up and running. That's good. You might need to build another extraction to get more oil, because we are low on that. How many weeks have you got? 10 weeks, okay. Got a little bit of... So we haven't got enough for any more of that, but that's okay. Any more frost breaking? I think we've reached everything we need to get to. We're looking good. And that was a good save time as well. So we've got an extraction. Do we want that, or do we want to save up for food? I think we can do that. And then we want to save up for food for the next one. It's just 140. We should... So we're getting 20 a week. So we need another 6 weeks. We've got 6 weeks worth of food. Okay. How much food do we have here? 16 weeks. Okay. This is really balanced at the moment. It's going well. Okay, we've got another event. So we could slaughter... I think we're okay. I think we don't need to exhaust... I think we'll be okay without having to slaughter the seals. Yeah. So we can demolish this once it... Because that'll give us a bunch of free prefabs back. We're low on people. Which is a minor problem. We can... A couple more ticks and then we can... We're going to have... We haven't got a huge number of weeks to play around with. So this is 14k. That's also 14k. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which one we go for here. Does this pause in the game? No. Good to know. Okay. So there's another food district going down there. We've got enough heat. We're getting enough materials. We're going to have to build another stockpile. Right. That's fine. We can do that. Hopefully. We'll have enough. Why do that? Is that gonna... It gives us enough workforce, but it does mean our heat's going down, but it should only be temporary. Okay, so that's built again. That's brought us back under. Perfect. That's gone, so we're only short on workforce. Let's reduce that down to there, and then we can build this there. We have another stockpile. Can't get that back up to 100% now. Okay, so we're running out of prefabs. Got 6 weeks left. We shouldn't need to build anything else. Yeah, so that's going to give us enough stockpile. Pop that back up to 100. As long as nobody dies, I think we're looking... Well, we're a little bit short on fuel. So we're going to get some sick people. But I think that's unavoidable. We can demolish this now. So we can build the food district down here. That's out, so we can do that as well. And I don't think we need to go for this. This is, yeah, just materials. It's okay. Oh, okay, so we are slightly behind now. Okay. That's running low, but I think we've got enough weeks, yeah. So, do we want to tighten belts, or do we want to... Let's tighten belts. Okay, so that puts us a couple of very close, but a couple of weeks ahead. So our trust is still okay. Our relations are still neutral. We still can do shifts. We've got scraps we can give people back to help make people a little bit more happy. Okay. I think we should be okay. None of our food zones are running out of food in the next 3 weeks. So I think we're good. I think we've managed it. There we go, we did it. We scored enough food to survive the incoming whiteout. Our workers will make some last-minute preparations before the storm arrives. We should try and keep our people warm for this time. We will survive. Okay, wait until the whiteout hits. Yeah. Nothing to do other than wait for the whiteout to occur, which it should do any second. That's 1 week. There we go. So, let's see what happens. Ominous siren. Okay, against all odds. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were ready. Everyone was thankful we acted fast and gathered enough food in time. The miracle of the sealed colony strengthened our hope that our journey will lead to a promised land. Our elders have added this story to our great tales alongside warnings about a sinful city that still pumps smoke into the sky. We survived. Perfect. Oh, we got a couple of achievements there as well. Sweet. Now what? Okay. Seems to be a little bit laggy. Oh, there we go. Chapter 1, Scraping the Barrel. Excellent. So New London is the city which we control in the first one. So this is us basically continuing on from the first game. So coal is running out. The captain has died. As he weakened, growing divisions brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. Cool, excellent. So, got a pretty big map here. This is our New London from game 1. And the generator is disabled. Okay. So, what we want to do is we want to... Oh, we got loads of stuff we can do here. Right. So we need a lot. So, cross break to a shallow coal seam and construct an extraction district. Okay, so where are the shallow coal? That's shallow coal seams. So we've got ones over here. We can start frost breaking that. Turn the generator on and construct new housing districts. Well, we can get that started. We've got prefabs. Oh, we've also got cores. And cores are used for like robots and automatons. And we can see that we've got a much higher population here. We've got 8,000. Okay, so let's get a housing district going. So these are sort of already warm areas, which is nice. So we can... It's sheltered from the wind. So we can build one there. Tension. Tension is located at the middle of the very bottom of the screen. It's portrayed by an orb that can fill with black liquid as tension rises throughout the city. Tension shows you how agitated and anxious people are in the city. Tension rises if other problems like cold, hunger, disease, squalor, and crime are high. Factions may also increase tension depending on their favor. The more they are radicalized, the more tension they cause. Besides, the faction may engage in various disruptions, protests, etc. Be careful. If your tension ever reaches the maximum city, the city will fall into uncontrollable chaos. Tension level changes dramatically, so keep an eye on it, especially when it rises. Reflects the overall situation in the city, so the best way to lower tension is to improve the city, decrease problems, or de-radicalize factions. You may research certain ideas that will lower tension search among the buildings, policies, or hubs in the idea tree to find adequate solutions. Nice. Okay. So, trying to build some more. Probably want to, once we finish frost breaking here, we probably want to frost break more along here so that we've got another sort of sheltered area for more housing. got a research institute for researching stuff. That's kind of cool. We can't build that anywhere right now. Okay. Extremely increased by notable cold and by fear of running out of coal. But we can get that generator going, and that should fix that. So we can do an extraction district, yeah, on this seam here. So that's going to catch both of those seams. Oh, it's big now. Okay. So they're not small like they used to be. They're quite large. Let's fill this area, sheltered area, out. Grab those materials as well. So I'm sure we'll need those. So we've got goods, we've got materials. So goods, let's press T. So goods are all items that will satisfy the needs and desires of people living in the city. They can be simple as furniture, cutlery, books, and games, to more luxury items like watches, jewellery, cigars, and elaborate clothing. They are highly desirable to provide comfort to citizens. When goods are scarce, people will fight over them, contributing to crime and increasing the income of heat and decreasing the income of heat stamps. So heat stamps must have been the scraps that we had last time. Goods can be produced out of materials in industrial districts. Remember, you need to switch industrial output to produce goods instead of prefabs. Okay. Okay. Starting to see where that's going. So we've got that production going, we've got that going, and we're doing over there. Still can't. So we've got council hall. And I'm not going to fiddle with those until we need to. So we've got those industrial districts. So we could build one of those, but we don't have any income for materials yet. So we'll probably want to wait on that before, because we will need to meet the demand. Well, this is nice. That's neat. Okay, so that's our housing district. We finished over here, so we can build another housing district over here. Oh, no. I want to do it in this area here. Nice and sheltered from the cold. Nice. And we probably want to start building an extraction district there. Okay. So we've almost finished building that, and that should allow us to turn the generator on, and then we'll have that new housing district up. So we've got some factions down the bottom. We've got Frostlanders, we've got Stalwarts, and we've got New Londoners.
Steward,
Hear us, Steward!
Steward, do you hear us, Steward?
Okay.
Steward!
Okay, interesting. I'll have to keep an eye on those. We got some things over here. We've got progress, merit, and tradition. Interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on those. So we built that now, so we should be able to turn the generator on. Generator, turn that on. There we go. So we are gaining coal, not great rate, but we are gaining it, and we've got enough heat. So that's. But I'm sure it's.
Appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
Oh, that's nice. Stuart adores your or appreciates the letters. So let's have a look at frost breaking. We've got food over here, or we definitely need food. We've got prefabs over here. Where have we got more coal? Over here. So let's start moving towards this coal here. There's probably a more efficient way to do that. Like that. There we go. And there's another sheltered area over there which we can use for more housing. Aha, Charles is born. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of our city, the last line in the defense against the cold. Our first hope for our future, any future. Steward, there's a couple who says their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life again. They called her Lily May. They ask that you may bless her. You gave us our hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. Very well, Lily May. May your life be warm. Scraping the barrel. Good work, Stuart. We've secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We'll need to improve our mining to use it efficiently, but the city communities are voicing different ideas about how to do it. We will need to decide on those ideas worth pursuing. We must choose a solution. Okay, so now it's asking us to build the research institute. So that's this building that we are looking at here. So we can build that. I don't know. So do we build that in the city like this? Expand. Expand the district to increase its output and provide one additional building slot. Okay, so we can expand that. Okay, so building it here would increase the heat, but it would also increase the squalor because it's next to the extraction. Could build it up here. Let's do that. With frost breaking over there, we probably want to start looking at getting food because we haven't got any food yet. So let's get that going. Like that. Now, people are not liking us because of the severe cold, notable disease, and fear of running out of coal. Well, we're sorting out the coal issue, I think, over here. So if we build another extraction district here. There we go. And then for frost breaking, we want to get this area down here that's nice and secure and out of the wind. I'm gonna also put another extraction district over here. Oh, we don't want it next to the... Yeah, okay. It's gonna be next to... No, actually, no, there's a small gap. Okay. Okay. So this little infinite sign. Deep deposit. Accessing the deep deposit requires deep melt tooling. Okay. Do we have it anywhere else that has like an infinite sign? That's infinite food. That's an old way station. Infinite food again over there. Okay. That's infinite materials. We haven't got one that's infinite coal though. Okay, good. Well, good to know. Good to know. Okay. So we can now build this? Yeah, we can now build that there. Excellent. Okay, so this should help us with that. This should help us with that. And then this should help us with... no, we need to still work out a way to build goods, which we need an industrial district for. So let's get one of those going. We can probably build that next to one of our other districts, or do I want to frost break some more? Probably want to frost break some more. Let's get a sizable chunk going here, and then we'll build some industry here. We're getting a nice sort of size city going. Population is remaining stable. We're not increasing. Okay. Oh, we're getting tension is catastrophic. Let's go to idea. We need ideas to move forward, however different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve our relations with that community. Okay. So, coal mines. We haven't got enough heat stamps. It takes us 17 weeks to research. Housing installation, generator upgrade, okay. So we could dust coal mine. So mining operation where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. So it uses 400 gets us 150 coal, increases disease slightly, but uses 20 materials. Operation using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits. So we get more coal, less workforce, but increases our squalor and increases the materials demand. Or, oh, they just have the same idea, it's just different. Ah, and it shows us how many people. Okay, so that's 45%. But these both agree with this idea, which is basically the same. Okay. But I can't afford it. I need more money. So I need a little bit more heat stamps. We're getting 6 per week. Okay. And we've got a lot of this because of the severe cold. Like, I don't know... Oh, we need more... Probably more housing. And that just, yeah, brings up this as well. Yeah, we can't decide. We can't grab one of them yet because we haven't got enough. Can I build more housing? No, because I haven't got enough money. Yeah, that's a problem. Maybe I've been a little bit too expansionist. I've expanded too quickly. Are we about to lose? I don't think so. Hopefully not. Hmm. Okay. Right. Have we got enough money now? Got enough money? I think. We.
Warning.
Start building some more housing.
Visits to infirmaries will be punished. Make way for the severely ill.
Okay, so we're starting to lose materials. Oh my god, this is tough. We're losing food. We're low on... Well, we're making exactly the right amount of coal, but we're below... No, we're not making any coal. We're behind on coal because we're behind on heat. Which is what's pissing everybody off. And we're not making enough heat stamps. Okay. Right, so who are we going to get tech off? We're going to do this off... I'm going to do it off the New Londoners, okay. So the New Londoners here.
We are calling you, Stuart.
So I can raise funds and get some money. Because we need the money. Okay. Then we can now afford to get this. So let's do this for the New Londoners to research that idea. So that's researching. And now we can spend some of our stuff. So I want to get an industrial district going. We can do that in this area here. Okay, that's gonna... Oh, actually... That's okay. That's fine. We're going to get a little bit more disease, but it is what it is. It's Frostpunk. That's going to happen. Let's... We don't need the building slot. We can not afford anything again now. We're out of money. That's okay. And we don't need extra prefabs, so this is going to go on goods. We do need to get more materials, though. I think we've got materials here, so we don't need to do any more excavation. So we just need to get another extraction. That's going to cost us... We haven't got enough workforce. Okay, so we've got enough for everything else. It's just the workforce we're low on. Okay. Well, that's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Not right now, at least. Okay, so we got rid of some of the issues. Or enough of the issues that they're not complaining as much anymore. Yeah, got that, got that. Okay, okay. Looking good. I think we're looking good. Probably need to expand this for the building, so let's... Oh, we can only expand this way, huh? Oh, it's got a building slot. Okay, sweet. Yeah, we know about this. Okay. So... Production goods. Don't want prefabs, we want goods. It reduces it slightly, but it's not great. It's better than nothing, though. Expanding these. I can't expand this. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we're about to get a temperature drop, though, which is not great.
Please give the right of way to frost-breaking teams in transit.
I don't think we've really got anything we can do right now. Not without any people. We're kind of just sort of sitting on what we have. Everything's negative, though, which is not great. We're kind of just waiting for this. Speed things up. This is not looking great. I won't lie. Hopefully there's a way for us to fix this. We've got some people died. We've got 80 people died. Right. It's not great. Maybe I'm not looking in the right direction. It's not asking us to build anything there. It's just asking us to research this. Yeah, it's just going to take some time. Oh. Got me some Lucasade. A little bit of energy. Okay. You can't see these buttons down here. There's no good place to put myself. Can I put myself, like, up here? Underneath that? That might be okay. We'll see if that's alright. That might be okay. Oh, we've got an event here. Deaths due to cold. Problems in the city. Steward. Cold wave has taken lives in the city. People were found frozen not only in the open streets but in some houses and workplaces as well. The air is thick with grief and anger. People fear the horrors of the past will return under your leadership. They want the council to ensure new laws that can help, reassuring them might be prudent. People will continue to freeze to death until cold is brought down. Trust falls. Okay, so we need to get that trust up. Try and keep people from dying. Okay. Greatly increased by shelter scarcity. I can't build anymore. Maybe if I was to turn this off? let's deactivate that. It's going to give us some more. Look at more housing. Now, unfortunately, we've got no more sheltered areas, but we could just expand it along this way. There's like the walls of this that is still available. So we can go like along there. Oh. No. I wanted it. Yeah. Actually. Yeah, like that. So it's going to give us a little bit more housing. And that might fix this issue, but it's not going to fix this issue. And obviously we've still got that to contend with. Yeah, and the cold. So let's build that. See how that does it.
Well, the frost is here.
Okay, so yeah, so we're way behind on heat now, unfortunately. Okay, so we got the blasting coal mine thing going. Got some more people who are frozen to death. And our relations with the New London has dropped to skeptical. Okay, so construct the new building. Tension is high. People are afraid. Okay, so we can now get a blasting coal mine going, and we can pop that in there. Can we get another one? No. We need 14 more workforce. We haven't got enough workforce for it. Okay, that's fine. Slightly decrease efficiency. Oh, we've run out. We haven't got enough people for this. 480.
Frostbite victims. A
Okay.
special infirmary queue has been opened. Report for amputation without delay.
Report for amputation without delay. Excellent. It's good to know. Place to settle differences. With the new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is postponed, yet differences between communities remain. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them, but he didn't live to see it through. It falls to you, Steward. The people of New London want to say on how it's run. First decision, whether you should continue to lead the city. We need a council. Okay, so we need to build the council hall now. We haven't got enough workforce. Okay. So we're only very slightly behind on heat, slightly behind on that. We've got 8 weeks worth of food. We've got 28 weeks worth of materials. So if we drop down materials, that should give us enough. Means we've got 24. Yeah, that should be fine. So we should now have enough to cancel hall. Yeah, and we can build that in a minute. Perfect. Right. Yeah, I'm just building that. You got enough people? No. So that could probably get our housing up. We can now gather. So we've got the first council session. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for many years, but those times died with him. Now the community of the city wants their say. The stalwarts maintained order on behalf of the captain and were adhered to what they claimed was his vision for New London: progress, merit, and reason. The New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy, though neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. Then there are those who view the stalwarts with contempt for their own new role, or for their role in New London's history, but they keep to the shadows for now. Based on your handling of the coal crisis, the first decision is whether you should maintain your role as steward. Hopefully they say yes. They might say no, considering how things are going so far. It's taking a little while to do something here. Working? Clicked it. Escape does nothing. Give it a second. Are we getting anything? Am I going to have to close the game? Is this like a crash or a bug? Yeah, I don't think we're going anywhere here. See if I can close it. That's a shame. Let's not do that. Let's try this. Oh. Okay. Let's see if I can get the. What's it trying to do? Not letting me reload the game. Okay, there we go. Let's try that. Oh. Okay. See if we can load it back up. Oh, that's cool. It gives you an indication of how things are going. So we got pretty bad cold. Okay. Oh, this is quite far back. Okay. Right, okay. Good to know. Right. So where were we? So we're frost breaking over here. We're built over here. Yeah, okay. So we needed to expand this. There we go. And then what I also did is I built another housing district along the edge here. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I wanted to do it like... Might as well do it along the edge like that. Looks good to me. Ooh, there we go, shaking about a little bit. Yes, we lost a little bit of progress there because of that. That was a little bit unfortunate. Okay, and we needed another... So the frost breaking is still going on there. Well, I've finished that now. So let's frost break this area down here. So we can build another housing district down there, because that's what we did. And we can get another extraction district going on this area here. expanding. That's doing that. We can build that in a second. And we need to build that at some point too. Okay, so now, yeah, there's the Research Institute, which we built there. And then we did it with the New Londoners, didn't we? Because they were the largest faction. Get this going. So yeah, we haven't got Squalor or Hunger. I guess because we've got stockpiles. We've got 24 weeks worth of food. That's full, so we don't actually need to be getting any more of that. We've got no stockpile for this, so that's probably going to be increasing that. Yeah, greatly increased by goods scarcity. So we do need to look at that. So maybe we do still get the industrial hub going. We can maybe build that around here or something. So we can now research ideas. Perfect. So let's have a look at that. Let's get that going. So we wanted coal mines and the one for the New Londoners, which is the blasting coal mine. We can research that. Then have we finished excavating that? Yeah, we have. So we built this down here. Oh, there is a zone there. There we go. So we got that going. There's a little bit room left there for more if we wanted to cross break some more down there. We need some more heat stamps. And we asked for that from these guys, so let's do that. And then I'll go here. So if I need more prefabs, I can go there, but I don't need any right now. I think it might be worth cross breaking this area here for future housing. Like that. So we've got another housing area there that we can build. Olivia Coleman. How are you liking the sequel so far? Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's quite tough. I'm playing on Captain difficulties, the highest difficulty, on Iron Man as well. So I struggled a little bit with the prologue. It took a little while to complete that, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm also, I think, a little bit ahead of myself. I keep sort of going ahead of what the game's telling me to do. Okay. Because I keep trying to keep trying to sort of get ahead of the game and try and play what I think is optimally, but it's telling me to slow down a little bit. I like playing. Sounds like I played the first one a fair amount. Yeah, I'd say I played it a decent amount. Like I played. I don't think I played all of the DLCs. I think I can't remember which one it was. Because I played the one with the train. But I think there was another one which was like it's like was it like a forest or something? I can't quite remember, but I didn't play. But yeah, I played a decent amount of the first one. I really enjoyed it. It's good to have you back, old chap. It was terrible fright to have you switched off. You're more than just a heat source for us, you know. You're a symbol of what we should be: unbending, unyielding fortitude. May we all stand so bold against the frost. Sweet. Okay. So Older's going down. We've mostly sorted out that. We've got some money we can do. So there's an infinite food thing here. So let's expand out towards that. Because probably, I imagine, need that. Like that. There we go. Yeah. The last autumn. That sounds about right. So I think that's the one I don't have. I'll have to double check it in my Steam library. But yeah, I was really excited for this game to come out. I was kind of sad that they delayed it because I was looking forward to playing it earlier this year. There's also the board game which I really wanted to play, but I haven't got it yet. But it's sort of my kind of game. I really it's made by the same people who did the Robinson Crusoe board game, which I do have, and that was really fun. I really enjoyed playing that. So yeah, it'd be cool to play the board game for the first game because that has the generator and you build all the districts. It's really cool. Okay. So I don't need to worry about materials, but I have got that built. So we've only got 14 weeks left of food. And we do need to sort out that stockpile situation, goods situation. So we've sorted out everything here. We've got minor cold, but that's just because we've got a little bit of unfulfilled shelter. That's okay though. I don't think we need to worry too much about it. Let's get some food going. I think we can do like 2 food districts. To start on this one that has like an infinite symbol. So it has 84k remaining food, but it's got 200 million food in the deep fertile side. Cool. Yeah, I think the board game came out it's either earlier this year or like last year. And it is basically a board game version of the first game. You have like laws and things like that. You have the generator which you have to put coal in, and you have to like search around. And I think it's up to 4 players, and it's a cooperative one, which is kind of cool. A bit like the Robinson Crusoe, because I quite like the cooperative ones where you're not having to like play against other people. You're like playing against the game and like the randomness of like card draws and stuff like that. And you got like people who die and stuff, and you've got to keep the heat level and upgrade things, and yeah, it looks really cool. So I'm probably going to pick it up at some point. I think it was a Kickstarter, so I don't know where it gets stocked, but I'm sure it's reasonably readily available. So yeah, I wanted to also build one of these industrial districts. Probably like here, maybe? So if let's expand out this way a little bit. Actually, let's not do it too close to that food there. So let's do it like here. That looks good. What's that? That's frozen forest, okay. So we're still waiting for this to research. We've got 1,500 people left, and we're actually increasing. Yeah, our population growth is going up. And yeah, it's just telling us our crime we have to sort out. Cool. So people have returned to work. It's great to see. We build this. Hopefully the game doesn't crash this time. Looks like it's available on a few different sites, so safe expectations. Yeah. It's the other thing is also trying to get people to play it because I imagine it's a little bit depressing. So trying to get people to play something that's quite long to play but also a bit bleak. Let's do like that. Got to be an interesting one to sell for a group. Yeah, but like I play pretty big, like long games as it is already. Like I'm a big fan. Like my favorite game is Twilight Imperium, which is like a long, complicated game. And I like playing things like Terraforming Mars and stuff, which is sort of like a similar vein, but a little bit less depressing. Okay. Right. How do I can't save because I'm in Iron Man, so hopefully this doesn't crash the game again. If I exit game, does that save? We'll see. Oh, that just closed the game completely. Maybe I pressed the wrong button now. Hey y'all, want to come over for dinner in an industrial era depression? Yeah, yeah. Do you want to do you want to live out your Victorian era um, fantasy of putting the children to work? Right, we load the game up. Doesn't seem to be picking up the game again. Why are you not picking up the game? Ah, okay. I didn't do anything. It just fixed itself. Ah, okay, sweet. Okay. So it looks like it did save when I exited the game, even though there was no symbol to do it. That's the one downside of Iron Man, is like, if the game crashes, you lose your progress, and there's no way to manually save ahead of time. So we should be where we were. Yeah, cool, sweet. So let's try this again. So anticipation fills the air as the council opens. I've read through that already, that's cool. So let's open the session. Hey! It looks like it worked that time. Although the frame rate struggled a bit. It's cool. Okay, so the council. When you return to the council in the future, you will be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule. Okay. So, we've got the New Londoners, the Stalwarts, and the Frostlanders. I can click on each of these individually. Okay. So this shows what... So the New Londoners are neutral. They're 45% of the city. Attached to the city and its generator, the citizens of New London have stayed together through thick and thin. They value technology, which they credit for getting them through the Great Storm. So they seek to pass community service, city development efforts. Then Stalwarts. These are disciples of the captain who introduced order as a core tenet of New London, strict, controlling, and devoted to the captain's memory. And I think this is because I chose order earlier in this game, because I used order most recently within Frostpunk 1. So they want progress, so they want city development efforts, merit, they want infectious badge, and then reason, they want mandatory schooling for children. And you can mobilize enforcers, so the Stalwarts will field elite squads of guards to be used as discretion. And then if I get good relations with them, I get extra prefabs assembly. So extra prefabs income. And I got the Frostlanders. So originally hailing from New London, these colonists of Frostland outposts tried to establish a permanent foothold beyond the city. The Whiteout years destroyed that dream, but they taught them the value of adaptation and grit. So they want expedition support. Okay. And they're 43%, so almost the same as the Londoners. Okay. Oh, no, that closed the screen. How do I get back there? Ah, damn it. Okay. So we got delegates. So we got 10 weeks until voting. Should the steward remain in power, if this vote fails, the delegates will remove you from office. So we've got 24 and 24 against. So imagine if I click that button, the game ends. Or I can negotiate. Negotiate with delegates to try and influence the way they vote. So they're all open to negotiate. So let's go with the New Londoners. So should the steward remain in power? So I want them to vote for their terms. Enact this. Everyone must support the production of prefabs to help the expansion of the city. So step towards progress. Research mechanized sawmill. Massive sawmill loading frozen wood directly into mortar machines. So that's a research that I'd have to do. Logistics bay, where machines manufacture expedition equipment on demand to minimize personnel and storage needs. Okay. That's a minus 50 workforce. 500 workforce. Let's go for this. And then accept. Okay, so we've got 48 for, 21 against. If all of the hesitants vote against, then we lose. So we probably want to get a little bit more. So we could go with the Stalwarts, or we can go with the Frostlanders. We only need a couple, so maybe this will be less. So research and hold vote. Young adults are encouraged to experiment free from arbitrary bonds and judgment. Trust Rises unlocks the Youth Employment Program city ability, which bolsters the city's workforce but decreases heat stamps and income. Mass-produced goods. In order to overcome scarcity, we can organize our production lines to increase goods production. So goods production just gets increased slightly. Dense housing block. So I don't really want to go... That sounds pretty bad. So somebody's going to be upset with that. I can see people being upset with that as well. But this seems okay. So that should give me enough. Now we can vote. We should... Yeah, 58 for. Okay, we got those for. 77 for.
Have it.
Okay. So.
The delegates have reached a decision.
Okay, so we've got these two things we have to be
Takes hold.
aware of for the next council. And then we have this idea tree here. The steward's promises will be the city's ruin. Don't like that. Okay. So now we've completed that idea tree, so now we can get this. But we need more heat stamps. Okay. It's fine. Our heat stamps are going up. We can get another idea. We can, yeah. So we've got advanced coal mines. Okay, so we can advance that there, but I don't think we need to do that now. We haven't really got the money to either. We could ask for some money. So I could
Steward.
raise funds. That would give you 207. 79. So the size of the group does affect how much we get from that. Great, so we can build this now, so we can pop that there. Now, I'm hoping we've got 36 weeks. Yeah, we should be able to pass both of these laws before our times run out. Time runs out. Well, I can't speak today. So we're losing that, but that should be fine because we're getting this going. Do you want to produce... we need to be producing goods here. Right, let's swap that over. So, yeah, it's giving us 25 goods. Probably need to build another one of those at this rate. Fuel for the future. A lack of common rules among our people can lead to trouble. But as the council debates the future of the city, we're concerned about the day our last coal deposits run out. We must explore the Frostlands for more sources of fuel, or else the city will have no future at all. We must find more fuel. So, access to the Frostland. Let's read this. You need to reach beyond your city to not only survive, but thrive. Logistics District give you access to the Frostlands. Keep in mind they may only be constructed in place of old way station at the edges of any city or colony area. By exploring and exploiting the world outside the capital city, you can provide your people with nearly everything they need. You can switch between the Frostlands view and the city view by clicking the button in the top right hand corner where my camera currently is. Okay. God, is there anywhere I can put a camera on this game? Okay. Left alt. Economy overview. Maybe... No, there isn't. There literally is nowhere that's safe for my camera. It might just have to be here, and then I'll click on it every now and then. Okay. So, I need to look at way station points. So, there's one over here. There's one over there. There's one over there. Just put your camera dead center of the screen so we can see. Yeah, and then you can't see the game. Or I can swap. I can swap this. I can have my face big screen, and then you can have the game like tiny in the corner. So either way, we're pretty far away from these way station points. This is actually probably the closest. Yeah, let's do it over here. Let's make our way over. Oh, we can't quite reach it this one. Yeah, the pop-ups are the bit. You can never win. Okay. So, can we afford another one of these? No, we need more heat stamps. But we're only just a little bit behind on coal. And it's going to last for 191 weeks. We've still got plenty. 13 weeks worth of... We've only got 3 weeks worth of food, though. So, we are going to have to build more food. We're low on money. Let's raise some more money. So let's raise funds. Okay. Let's... We got 2 days. Alright. Let's raise some funds from these guys as well whilst we're at it. That should be okay. I think we're alright there. And now we can afford a food district. We build it like that. Is there any way we can... Alright. That's going to have to do. But by building them next to each other there, we've got... got some benefits there. And we can get this. Can we make our way back this way? A little bit. Okay, right. So now we can do another law. So we've got both the survival and city one that we promised to do. So city, we've got... Oh my god, there's so many things here. Alright. And then survival. Okay, there's less to think about here. So we've got food additives. So we can look at adding food additives. A little bit like in the first game where you can like add sawdust to the or like thin the stew. And then goods. So we've got durable goods, so goods demand per capita is slightly decreased, or we can increase the production efficiency. Okay, and we promised we would do this. So we've got 46 for and 28 against. Let's propose that. Okay, so so click on a delegate to see their profile. Ah, okay. Right, that just gives me the same screen as that. Right, okay. So, oh, you can actually like click on specific people. That's kind of cool. Break her arm trying to save her friend. Secretly loves reading snappy romance novels. Proud of her city. Can I change these names? No, I can't. Be interesting, you can change their names. Right. So we've got 46 full already. And we need 51 to pass. And I imagine we'll get at least 6 of those hesitants to vote for. So let's get that. Let's try that. And if we don't have to promise anything, then there we go. Sweet, we got enough for. Because I think the less we have to promise things, the easier the game will be for us. Okay. Cool. So the relations with the stalwarts and our cross has gone up. Now that has made the Frostlanders a little upset. So what's changed about that? Skeptical.
Stewart.
So I can grant them an agenda, make a promise, or fund projects so I can give them money back. I don't really want to give them money back. Okay. So I've now excavated that. Build a logistics district. Okay. So one of these. So we're short on workforce though. Interesting. Where can we lose some workforce? Oh man, we're running out of that as well. Oh damn. Yeah, so we're out of food completely, but we're gonna fix that. Guess we're gonna have to do it here to give us some workforce. That allows us to build that. So put that there. And then we've got 140 people we could put on this. Just to help that last a little bit longer, 7 weeks. Okay. Oh, my nose is really itchy. Ugh. Okay, we've got some money, so we can get another idea going. So housing insulation. Now the Frostlanders, asbestos lining. Everybody agrees with this idea. Nothing goes wrong with using asbestos. Taking advantage of the natural properties of its fibers, dwellings will be upgraded with asbestos-laden materials to prevent heat leaks and promote energy conservation. If I have to choose between asbestos lining and freezing to death, I think I'm going to go for the asbestos. So food's run out. We must reach new deposits. Okay, so we got these 2 food districts going now. So hopefully, okay, maybe not. I was hoping that would help our food situation, but it doesn't look like it. Okay.
Do not waste
Maybe we need.
time on repairs. A new model is safer than a repurposed one.
We've got no prefabs coming in, so maybe we have to change the spec to prefabs. Just to get some coming through, because we are going to have to build things. We're about to have a population increase though, which will be good. Nobody's died, which is incredible. That's much better than previously. Yeah, nothing we can do there. We could look at doing one of those food things to do some food additives to help the food situation.
Stewart.
Now, I can give them some money, I can make them a promise, or grant them the agenda. Let's make a promise. Foraged additives. You have 40 weeks to pass this. Well, I said I wanted to do some additives, so let's do that. That's a nice, easy one. no decent people want this forest additives rubbish. It's better than chemical additives, I'll tell you that much. So we've only got 19 weeks worth of coal remaining. Have we got any other coal deposits? Okay. Oh, wow, okay. So, these are like different areas. So Highlands, Frozen Bay, Foothills. The Gorge.
Stewart.
And here we go. Here comes the children going to work. Some of the coal deposits in this district will soon run out. The stalwarts and the New Londoners believe they can use explosives to access deep veins of coal. The Frostlanders say we should send children for mist ore in the tighter tunnels. Some did this as kids themselves in the abandoned mine outpost, and they survived unscathed. Should we support any of these ideas to extend it? So this will improve relations with stalwarts. Frostlanders. That gives us... Coal deposits will increase by 15%. Whereas that only gives us 10%. And it will improve our relations with the Frostlanders? Yeah, sure. Overpopulation and dwindling fuels reserves force many residents of New London to take refuge in these temporary shelters built around the small hot spring. Its inhabitants wait for conditions to improve enough for them to return home. So we can take them back in. It will cost us 5 Frostland teams. We've got 15 of them. But I assume we can get more, so let's... and that gives us 2,600 more people, so let's grab that. Excellent.
Logistic district operational. Expeditions in search for fuel will be launching shortly.
Okay. So yeah, so that's a bunch of new people. That solves that problem, so we can pop that back up to full. We can pop this up to full, and we still got 1,000 people. We do need more food now, though, because of it. So we've got some more food resources here. We've got a bunch of food resources here. So let's build another food district over here. So let's get that going. But we also are, yeah, we need more housing. And I had this area down here put aside for housing. There we go. So that will hopefully sort that out. And then find a permanent... Okay, can I go back out here and search? Yeah. So it was Frozen Bay. So this is safe. Safe. Dangerous. Dangerous. We don't want to go that way. But we can find Frostland Dwellers. This one, possible finding prefabs, cores, and Frostland. Well, we might as well go for this one. It's the same amount of time. 15 days and 50... Yeah, basically the same amount of time. So launch expedition. Cool. Zoom back in here. Nice. Okay. Hi, Charlotte Marty. Thanks for joining the stream. So these guys are happy with us again because we did that. But the size of them has gone down to 32%. 9% there. So we mostly got New Londoners again. We've got another new law. So now that we've got a bunch more New Londoners, let's go and do their thing that they wanted. So what was it they wanted? They wanted city development effort. City community service. And they wanted, yeah, city development effort. Everyone must support the production of prefabs to help expansion of the city. And that's going to pass without us needing to do anything. And I don't think we want any of these others. So let's go for it. And we can just vote. Should be a nice easy win for us.
Hear ye, hear ye. The eyes have it.
Okay, so this is going well. This is going good. Okay. So, we now have that. So that's going to help our prefabs production. So we're getting an additional 5 from the center. And we don't quite have enough workforce to build anything else, I don't think. We might be able to expand an existing district. Increases output and provide. We could build another one of these. We're still short of workforce for that, though. Okay. But we're about to get expansion there. We've got 82%. So hopefully, as long as we keep everything reasonably in check, we shouldn't have to worry about that. So, sort that out. We're still low on food, though. So, the next thing here, we definitely want to go for these additives. Is there anything we can do here? No. I don't think we can afford anything here. Well, we can Frostbreak. I think we might as well. We got tech? No, we've got like some time. So we've got infinite material. We've got loads of materials around here. There's prefabs there if we need them. We could go for another logistics over here, and there's more food up here. Let's go for this food, seeing as we're running low on food, so we can do that. Actually, if we go one this direction, that way, like that. Send some people off to do that. I don't like how there's like a little lock symbol there at the bottom. That doesn't seem like it's a good thing. So that's... see what we can work towards here. Fire in the shaft, the coal is running out. Don't we have to lose the mine along with the deposit? Some of the stalwarts engaged in the rescue effort. We can still save the mine by cutting the air supply to the shaft and suffocating the flames. But some of the child miners who are still making their way out, it will suffocate them too. Evacuate the mine. The child miners will be saved. The blasting coal mine will be destroyed and the remaining coal will be reduced by 50%. I don't really want to kill any children, so let's do that. Well, that does make that a problem. So, yeah, there's no coal remaining here now. So we might as well demolish it. Yeah.
An automaton has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on their way.
Okay, so coal is now definitely a huge problem. Or heat is, at least. And I don't think we've got any other access to... well, there's another coal deposit over here. So let's frost break that. We can get some of this area over here where we've got some protection. Okay, so that's 51%, 91% down here. That's the asbestos lining, yeah. That should help with this problem a little bit. Okay. Got some more... oh yeah, so we got a population increase, which was great. So we've now got 904. Oh no, those people were working there, right? Yeah, because we're 90% of the way. Okay, that's where that's come from. So we can build another extraction district here. Yeah. Like that. Perfect. And that covers both of those, I think. Yeah, it covers all of those. And we're also working closer towards that. So there's an iron vein there for some materials. Do I want to build another food district here? Got the people. Oh no, we don't. We're down. We haven't got enough people. Okay. But I would be able to build this in there. There we go. And we should get a population boost in a minute. So we need to get those food additives. We need to get that asbestos going. Said nobody ever. So let's have a look at getting this food additives. Okay, so we've got a lot of people against. So that means we are going to have to do some negotiation. So they won't negotiate, but the Londoners will. And we want them to vote for. Less pressure on workers. Workplaces must keep machines powered around the clock to adjust working hours. So that would decrease the workforce required, which seems pretty good, but it would increase the squalor, which means we need to get more materials. Excessive fertilization, so chemical hothouses. We do need more. Yeah, let's get those machine-centric shifts.
The delegates have spoken. The law.
Okay. So Frostlands is delighted you kept your word, so that's improved them. Okay. So where is it that we... Food, energy, heat, dispatcher... Don't know where that is in the list.
City, your council has voted.
Okay. Need... No decent people want this machine-centric shit. Okay, so here... Lucy Fairweather. Oh, it's a child. I'm tired of people treating me like a baby. I knew it was risky working in the mine, but I chose to do it because Grandma froze to death. My mum froze to death, and my brother lost his hands. So if I died in the hole stoking the fire, I saved one family. If I saved one family from seeing the ice on their mum's face, then it would be worth it to see. But no one asked me. They let the coal burn, and now it's getting proper cold again. Oofed. We got deaths due to the cold. A cold wave has taken lives. The city people were found frozen open in the streets, but in some houses and workplaces as well. Okay. So we got that asbestos, and which has definitely reduced our heating requirements there. But we're still got some heat problems. Oh, it's not too bad now. We're finding that coal source. So what do these do? Heat dispatchers. Control. That's not the... Ah, isn't resource. Oh my lord, there's more of these. Oh my god. I thought this was it. I thought this was all of it. But no, there's more over here. Okay. So workers' shifts. Here we go. So weather-adjusted shifts, machine-centric shifts. And both of these like this idea. So The work... So this... Yeah, we definitely want to do that. That'll give us some more workforce to play with, which I think is pretty key. We're getting pretty close to bottoming out on this one. So we do need more materials. We've got no people. We've got nobody to work. But this is getting all stagnation. Okay, so it's not going up. So we need to get that going again, but it's too cold. So we need to increase the heat. So let's... I don't think we need as many prefabs going at the moment, so let's reduce that. That gives us enough people to build another one of these when we've got some more heat stamps. Okay, so we've come over here. So what have we got? So a rusted engine. Secondary engine of a dreadnought. Under its hull we found a core. Irreplaceable component. So we can come back later. Over here, outcast scavengers who would rather live in cold isolation than follow the laws of New London. The settlement has been in decline since the collapse of the observation tower. Some may be willing to reconsider their situation and join us in the city. Okay, so we can convince those guys to come back. And there's the abandoned coal mine. So a mining complex inhabited by children a long time ago. Over the years they grew older and became citizens of New London. The last miners were ordered home by the captain, but we know some coal remains in the shafts. The approach trail is in poor condition, but we found a warehouse with prefabs the captain intended to use to improve it. We could take them or leave them in place if we want to use the mine again. So we could take this... So using the mine will take, but we get some prefabs. We're not running low on prefabs. Future miners will surely appreciate maintain trail. Yeah, so we'll keep the prefabs there. And then increase our supply by 250 coal until its deposit of 448,000 coal is depleted. So we can connect trails. Nice. And how do we do this? Oh, we just connect it to like this or something? Yeah. We don't have enough money for that, okay. Right. It's okay, we can get some more money. Now we could probably... So we're doing this for the New Londoners. So we could go to the New Londoners and raise some funds. That should allow us to build this. And if we zoom out, we should now have enough money to connect the trail. Like that. That's going to take us a little while. Okay. Whilst that's doing that, we could look at these other things. So we'll wait until we can convince them all to come. Then here we can spend 5 Frostland teams to get 2 cores. Yeah, that seems good to me. And then return to the sea. There we go. Okay. So things are looking good. Food's a little sketchy, but looking a lot better now. We've got... Our population is increasing. So if we can get that to increase so that we've got some more population, that would be great. Definitely need that. And now we've got positive income on coal. Although we're about to have a cold snap, so that's probably not going to last very long, unfortunately. Okay. So, what are we missing? Missing a little bit of food. Materials is definitely an issue, so maybe materials is our next focus. Do we have enough for a... We don't have enough for frost breaking. There's a bunch of materials we can start looking at here. There's an infinite material area down there. Maybe we expand this down here. So maybe it's worth frost breaking over there. Yeah, I'm liking how this is going so far. Okay. So a mining complex once inhabited by children who over the cool, sweet. So we're getting 250 from that now. Nice. So we got plenty now. Infectious agents. First crack. Steward, during a routine medical examination performed by the stalwarts, a small group of Frostlanders refused to be assessed. These checkups are relics of years past when a cough could endanger the city. That's gone now. We've adapted. No point continuing this invasion of privacy. The stalwarts maintain that regular physicals help ensure the safety of our workers. It's vital we monitor our citizens' health. One foreman pushed back. We've had epidemics in the past. We mustn't allow another one. So this subgroup of Frostlanders will oppose the decision. Relations will improve when Newlanders are the stalwarts. So we don't want to do this because we don't want to worsen it with everybody. If we do this, it's only a small part of the Frostlanders. So allow mandatory checkups. Yeah. So they don't like us a huge amount because of that. But maybe we can do something for them. So so over here. Okay, so we got the guard stuff there. So we got food additives going, got goods going. Let's, you know what? Let's give them a promise. Let's make them a promise. Or we could grant them the agenda. Yeah, let's grant them the agenda for this upcoming vote. So we're voting on community service expedition support. Everyone must aid expeditions by helping prepare for their journey. So exploration time is slightly decreased. And it's we're gonna have to just vote. There's no way for us to negotiate on this one. How's the experience of this new game? Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's been really fun. I really enjoyed the first game, so it's nice to sort of continue and seeing how this develops. Okay, so yeah, so the law has been rejected. So, but we had no way to influence that. But it means that we made the Frostlanders happy, and I don't think we needed to necessarily go for anything else. So cold here, but we're still getting enough there. That's great. So let's see. Can we get these people to come back? We need a new and stable heat. New London. Okay, we're gonna leave it. Can I come here? No, because I need 10 expeditions and I got 5. So I think I'll need to build another logistics thing. Logistics district. So total output. So this will increase its output. If I do this, maybe? Let's see if I expand that, if it lets me. How close are we here? Oh, we're stagnating because of squalor. So our squalor's going. So we need some more materials. Okay. How's the best to do that? We don't need more prefabs. Where can we... We might be able to reduce our coal income a little bit, actually. Yeah, so if we get that down there, we don't want it to go negative. We still want to start building a stockpile. But that allow us to... Oh, clicking on things. We can get this all around there. That's it. Which other games do I stream? So I predominantly stream Warhammer, Total War Warhammer 3. That's the game that I play the most. And I've been predominantly streaming that on YouTube. But I've started today dual streaming YouTube and Twitch. So this is my first stream on Twitch. But I'll be playing some more Total War Warhammer 3 this afternoon, or this evening. Probably about sort of 7 or 8 o'clock. Probably 8 o'clock at this rate, because I'm really quite enjoying this. And to be honest, I might come back to this instead of playing Warhammer. I'll see how I feel. Okay, so we're about to get another technology done. So now the Newlanders are happy with us. And the Stalwarts relations are favourable. That's good. And we haven't really done anything for them. So we want to get another extraction district. Need more workforce though. Where else can we take some workforce from? Is that giving us enough? Yeah, so we should be able to launch that expedition. Excellent. Okay, where are we going to steal some people from? Doesn't seem good to do it from food. Maybe from here? Haven't really got that many people though doing this already. We just disable the building for now. Okay, yeah, let's just turn it off. And then extraction district. That should give us. Oh, we could go like there, and then that gives us some expansion for this as well. Yeah, I'll do. Okay, got an event here. Cindy's Park went and got her a governess, like she's going to be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up the little bitch, all right. Ferguson's boys would learn this too. If they try and wife us again tonight, we'll pull razors and say, cut out their eyes. It will be good fun. But what we want is a proper rumble. Short blades only. Come on, who wants to play? The lack of law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise across the city. Okay. We've got the notable squalor here, so... significantly increased by the blasting coal mine, and extremely increased by the material scarcity. So we need to get those materials up, and we're working on that. Okay. Things are going well. So this... yeah, it's just the active delegate session. Oh, okay, sweet. So... oh yeah, we need to have a look at doing maybe another law. So heating... so we probably need to look at getting the oil supply. That's probably what it's waiting for to get. So resources. We kind of need it. Everything. What we really scarce on. That's almost built. That should help. What we got here? Squalor is growing. Because yeah, we need the maintenance. We go back here. Others, Frostlands, Logistics Bay, Harvesters, Scouts Headquarters, Skyways, Maintenance Duty, Housing Block. Oh, that's dense housing. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Where's it going? Oh, what have I done? What am I researching? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that's alright. It's going along. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow, Sky. Really appreciate it. Well, have I played Wukong? No, I haven't. I don't know if it's really my type of game. Like, I don't know. Sort of like the third person action game. I'm I might try it sometime in the future, but I'm really more into sort of the strategy games. So things like this, Frostpunk, the Total War games, Age of Mythology, which came out recently, is sort of more my style. I have I got the Warhammer, the new Warhammer Space Marine, and I've been playing that a little bit in my own time, and that's been really good fun. And I played like Helldivers and things like that. It's similar to God of War and Elden Ring. I really enjoyed God of War. I haven't played Ragnarok yet because is it on PC? I don't think it's come out on PC yet. I think it's still only available on PlayStation. Then I played a bit of Elden Ring, but again, it's not my kind of game. Like if I want to play something hard, I like to play like a hard strategy game rather than something that relies on my my actual like capability of learning the game mechanics like with Elden Ring, because I'm just not very good at those kind of games. I played a decent amount of Dark Souls, but like I completed I think all the 3 Dark Souls, and I played Bloodborne as well, but I never completed Elden Ring. I don't think I could keep going with it for that long.
Now officially recognized
Okay, so we got
by the city.
a new
Pilgrim delegates
joining
the next council
got a
session.
new group for the council. So we got pilgrims. So a bunch of Frostlanders have organized into a new faction. These pilgrims form a resilient, spirited community held together by bonds of tradition. They dislike the blasting coal mines, the mass-produced goods, and the city development effort. So they seek to change. So they go for adaptation, equality, and tradition. So deploy guides, community action, experienced pilgrims with deep knowledge of the Frost will guide scout teams. Good relations perk will give us scout volunteers. So provide additional Frostlands teams. Okay, cool. Do I usually stream at the same time today? No, so this is a sort of an out of usual time. I normally stream from sort of 7 or 8 p.m. UK time for like sort of 4 or 5 hours or so. But today I'm doing an additional stream this morning, well this afternoon, because I didn't do a stream yesterday, and I wanted to try this game out, and I didn't have work today, so I will do streams this time every now and then. On weekends it's definitely more doable, but I don't have a set schedule because this isn't my job, so I have to work around my actual job and life and things like that can happen. Oh, we're getting like really bad wear there apparently. So I've got other things that I need to work around. Okay, so we don't need to. So we want this. I think the pilgrims are like probably really against this. Is it going to show us? Yeah, all the pilgrims are against this, and the Frostlanders as well. But we're going to pop this vote through because I think this is going to give us a bunch more people that we can use to.
Hear ye,
used to actually.
Delegates have spoken. The
So we've-
law takes effect.
I think that's going to reduce our workforce a little bit. Now these guys are really both of these guys are skeptical.
Attention, citizens.
Okay.
A new law is in effect.
So we're just making by with our heat. Our foods. Yeah, our materials is in a... Because we're getting squalor problems. What can we do to fix that? There's probably like a tech or something we can get. Can we maybe expand this out a little bit? No, we need to... Let's frost break around here. Ooh, and we can grab that as well. That seems good. By the way, why don't you have any panels on your channel? Because I haven't really used Twitch very much. I've been predominantly using YouTube. So most of my stuff's on YouTube. And I'm not really too fussed with making everything too fancy. I'll play around with it. But yeah, this is the first time I've used my Twitch channel in like 7 years, 8 years or something. So I don't really touch it very much. But I've been really enjoying streaming. Like I started streaming again on YouTube like a month or so ago. So yeah, I've been really enjoying it. So I might get a little bit more into it. But yeah, if I get the time, I might get around to doing that. Okay, let's increase this, and we can do that. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, so our heat demand has gone down because it's a warmer season. So now we can actually drop this down. We could turn this off if we wanted to. Yeah, let's turn it off. And we can drop the number of people working here down as well. Not too much. Now we're making positive there. That's great.
The pilgrims
Let's-
offer their services as guides to all travelers.
Got to
They
balance
share
that
their
a little bit.
knowledge of Frostland lore.
Okay. So we've reached the frozen bay. Oh no, we haven't. There we have. Okay, sweet. So here, the others. In a cave near the bay, we found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy Frostland gear, neatly laid side by side, left to freeze, with black oil markings over their closed eyes. Ghastly burial ritual? A map we found suggests they were heading to an old machine somewhere by the desolate coast. A machine would require a source of fuel. We should investigate. Okay. And then here, fishing village. A community of Frostlanders are eking it out a pitiful living off moss and small fish. With no furnace, they survive sleeping shoulder to shoulder under thick layers of fur. They would undoubtedly prefer to live in New London. So yeah, so we want more people. So let's do that. Now that the Frostlanders have departed, we can use the village to provide fish for New London. An outpost here will increase our supply of food by 100 until its deposit of 100,000 food is depleted. And we definitely want that as well. So, excellent. Doesn't look like we need to build anything for that. And we need to wait for that. We are going to have to get some more Frostlander teams. Farewell children. Steward, 5 children are dead and dozens lay wounded after 2 large youth gangs met for what they call a rumble. Most of the children were armed with knives. The fighting escalated into a full-scale battle. As the parents of the deceased mourned, many insisted children would not have been left unattended. Indeed, many backstreet alleys seem to be overtaken by uncared-for youths. Some areas are beginning to be dangerous even for adults. So let's commit to... So you have 30 weeks to pass either family apprenticeship or mandatory school. So let's do that. Because we want the children to be doing something. More children in the mines. Yeah. Get them working in the mines. That's the best way to solve that problem. So we're now positive on food. We're positive on materials. We're positive on heat. and on coal. That's really good. And we need to have a look at the childhood category. We've got a little bit of time before that day. So, what haven't we got? We haven't got enough shelter. And we haven't got enough goods. So let's look at building a housing. So we need some more prefabs. So we've got some more people, so we can pop them on prefab construction. Got an event here. Crime in the city. Crime problem in New London continues to worsen. Scarcity of goods may drive people to acts of crime when they don't see other ways to obtain necessities. Making goods available ensures people don't revert to a free-for-all. If they do, watchtowers and prisons may become necessary. It's also worth examining if our laws are helping us to fight crime. It might be more difficult to ensure order as the population rises. If crime runs rampant, people might get injured or killed, tensions will grow, and radicals among us will grow in popularity. We'd best ensure it does not come to this. So we need to look at the crime situation. So good scarcity. So we are going to have to deal with that. We also haven't got enough materials to produce all of this. So let's drop that down a little bit. Now, there was a thing here about... Okay, so we can do something here. We probably want to do something... Ah, okay. We have to do this, okay. Maintenance duty. Workers who do not meet their quotas must stay after their shifts. So materials demand is decreased slightly in production efficiency. So this is good for us. So let's negotiate with the Frostlanders. We need to increase their standing with us. And we definitely want to get expedition support here. So let's do that. And then hope we get 5 from the middle here. So let's do that. I imagine we would get 5 from the middle. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Okay.
Delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Okay, so we now need to pass this expedition support, but we'll have to... And we need to pass a law in the childhood category. Yeah, where's getting dangerous? But we got a bunch of new workforce. So, from all of that, we don't need to put any there. Let's start by... There's this nice big area here, which we can start frost breaking. That's maintenance duty. Now, resources, we need more. So that affects goods and prefabs. Filtration towers or sawmills. So what's this look at? So squalor is decreased, but heat demand goes up. Moss filtration tower, ventilation tower. So this requires more workforce, but squalor and heat demand has gone down less. Well, squalor is significantly decreased and heat demand. And the pilgrims are opposing us, so we probably want to make them a little happy. I don't know whether like you want to go hard for one group or whether you want to sort of balance them in this game. In the first one, you sort of went hard for one. But here it feels more like a balance. So I'm gonna go for this because I like this. I like the idea of getting significantly less squalor. So let's research that idea. Is there anything else we want to build? Now, does this increase our research speed? Because we could build another one of these in one of our... So if we were to, say, expand this and build another research, because that way we can research these things a little faster, because they're a little bit slow. We're frost breaking over here, and we can get some more materials so that we can build some more goods. We do need to build more housing. Did notice that. We're short on prefabs. You're building prefabs at the moment. Can we afford to go up? Oh, we can afford to get that up to 100%. Nice. We can get some more prefabs. Looming cold. As the captain's authority weakened, different groups started pulling the city in their own direction. The new London grew overpopulated, whiteouts ruined expansion attempts, and now coal has finally run out. Without heat and shelter, people will start to freeze to death. Although the captain appointed you before passing, people are anxious. You are not up to the task. Prove them wrong. The cold has risen to a concerning level. People may die or suffer from frostbite. Provide shelter and heat to fight it. Tension is high. People are afraid. Okay. So we're still managing the heat okay, but we're going to be expanding a little bit in a second. Would like to do some more frost breaking towards one of these outposts for a logistics center. We're pretty close to this one over here, so let's do this one. Can we reach it? We can. Nice. We'll just do that. Perfect. Then I would like to build a extraction. Oh, I need to build both of these. So really, we need a load more prefabs. I've seen reviewers say that tilting too hard in one direction can cause problems, but I wonder if that's an amateur's perspective on some of the available progression paths or not. Yeah, I mean, if you can, like, because you can, I think you can, like, promote or condemn them so that they'll lose, like, members over time. But I don't know whether that's a good thing to try and do. But it's experimentation as we go. At the moment, I'm going to try and balance them, but we'll see how things go as we move forward. But we are having some problems with crime, and it looks like it's all coming from the children. Okay, so we'll get... yeah, all of this wear is bad. I don't know, can we repair it? Oh, okay, we can repair it, but we need prefabs. We haven't really got prefabs to spare right now, unfortunately. So we can build another of those. We need another industrial district as well. Can I, like, get both of these? No, I have to choose one or the other. Let's get some prefabs going. Like so. And then we can use those prefabs that we get from that to build other things. I really want to... Can I afford to... These guys don't want to come back yet. Can I afford to go there? No, I need more. Yeah, I need some more. And I don't think I can expand this again, can I? No. So I need to build another one. Okay. So goods is the primary problem we have at the moment. So I could give them some money to improve relations a little bit. Over here, could I ask you for some money? Raise funds, yeah. Okay. So I've got some money and I can now give it to them. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, God. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. but they are hostile towards me now.
Steward.
Steward!
Can I... all do maintenance. Everyone in the city must share the burden of maintenance, so materials demand is significantly decreased. Crime is slightly... Yeah, we're having crime problems, so let's go for dutiful youth. Hopefully that might get them out of that misclick. That was pretty bad. We got a law, society, childhood. We got to choose between these. So family, apprenticeship, or mandatory. This is supported by the pilgrims. This one's supported by them. Okay, and the other thing was community service. Oh, okay. Right. So that would be changing that. Okay. Well... research speed and heat stamps. Less people are against this one, more people are for it. So I'm going to go for that. Can I negotiate? Only the new Londers are open. And then... heat demand is not a problem. So, because we've got the opportunity to mine a bunch more coal. Mechanical factory, domestic goods. That would help us increase our goods output, which is a problem at the moment. So, although it requires materials, which we're also struggling with. Yeah, let's go for that. Accept. Well, we're still definitely struggling with the Frostlanders and the Pilgrims.
Hear ye, the eyes.
Okay. So we'll definitely research these. We've got some more prefabs now. Still can't quite afford that. Alright, let's reduce that so we're still making materials. But we're getting some prefabs from there now, so we're getting 29 a week, which is great. How much do we need for a housing district? 200. So we should have... how much are we getting? So we should have them in 2 turns. 2 turns? 2 weeks. So we still need to find that. Yeah, we still need to build that logistics district as well. And we need to repair these at some point. Although that might actually fix this. Let's try that. Let's repair that. That hasn't changed our demand there. Let's put some more people in these. Get that going. Actually, let's not do it there. Let's do it here. Is that... oh, that's more efficient, though. Okay. We've got an event over here. It's best for the city, I guess. Doesn't mean I'll forget Mum. She used to play so well. Still, at least I have Dad. Poor guy. Killed me to watch the fat one pin him to the floor like that. And that tall bastard, the way he said, nothing left, not even a bed. Then Fatso kicked Dad's prosthetic leg. Still got this. I held out the violin. What else could I do? We had to give up something. The Pilgrims gave up everything they could to comply with your request for funds. Yeah, that was bad. That was a mistake. Okay. We've got 126 people froze to death. We've got the heat. Oh, it's the house, it's the shelter. Okay, we've almost got enough prefabs for another housing district over here. I think that'll be a good idea. Yeah. Oh, and I wanted to build another research thing to get these researchers quicker.
Children caught idling during school hours will be punished.
It's not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, so we want to do society, youth, and we want dutiful youth. Percentage of active workers is increased, crime is slightly decreased, and then we got volunteer youth duty. Okay, nice. How is our trust doing? We're accepted. That's fine. That's good. You
Steward,
can't raise funds. Too close. Too recent. Okay. So we're getting that. We probably need to do that next. To keep them happy. This needs completely repairing now. So 100 prefabs. So alright, we can do that next. And then I needed to get some more materials. I need to get a logistics thing. Things go from bad to worse very quickly in this game. But then again, that's very much like the... we still haven't had this population growth. And to be honest, at this point, we've got spare population to spend. It's... do some frost breaking. Let's keep frost breaking over around here. Let's repair that. Okay. We need to do some more frost breaking over here as well. We've got 46 weeks actually. That's not too bad. We should be able to deal with that. We spot stockpiling food, shelters going up. So we can. Right. Okay. So that was what we were looking at earlier. I don't think I can build this anywhere though. Can I not build it here? What can I build it in? So I've got building slots. Doesn't really tell me what I'm able to put it in. It's not over. It's not these. Oh, it is these. Okay, sweet. There we go. That should help a little bit. Need more heat stamps. Can I still not ask you for money?
Steward.
No. Oh, I've got 36 weeks. Oh, wow. Okay. So here, I think we need to change this. I do need more prefabs, though, but exploration time's also good, so we'll do that. I can't negotiate, because I've got too many promises, so we'll vote. I mean, I never said I'd get it passed. I just said we'd go for it. Is that enough to... No, I need to pass it. Okay, I did say I had to pass it. Well, that was a wasted one. Neil Sinkfield. Or Nell Sinkfield. Little Joey's been coughing all night. His forehead's as hot as a generator. It's them Turners. I know it's them. They got that new flu. And here they are, strolling about the neighbourhood, carrying on with their business. They're killing people, that's what they're doing. Oh please, Lord Almighty, I can't stand to lose another child. Someone's got to get through to him. A law lack of regulating contagion prevention is causing tension. Okay. Yeah. Things are getting dicey. Need more materials. Alright. Extraction. 150. Okay. Housing's got better. We're still not increasing population, but we don't quite need it at the moment. We're dead on for coal. Let's not touch that. We still need more money. That's a problem. We need to build the logistics thing. That's a problem. Logistics thing. How much do we need for that? 200. Let's get the materials, so we can get the materials, build another industry, so that we can get these goods up, so that we don't have to worry about as much crime. The crime is a problem. This dutiful you thing will help. The mechanized sawmill hopefully help as well. Alright, we've got enough prefabs, so let's do an extraction district, and we'll just cover all of these up. Let's get that going. What? Now we're running out of people. That is a problem again.
Please do not.
Oh, didn't know that did that.
It is crucial to the
That's
air filtration process.
That's the air filtration unit. Oh, okay, yeah, that takes 400 workforce. Yeah, of course. But that's decreasing our squalor by a lot. So we don't have to worry about that for now. Don't have to worry about the cold. The cold's okay. We're about to have more cold coming, though. We haven't really got anybody to do that. We're running out of workforce. We need more workforce, but the more workforce we get, the more houses we have to build. Right. We're slowly getting these guys out of being awful. Okay. And now I can do some negotiation. Yeah, need more prefabs. And more workforce. Really. I can afford to reduce my workforce in some of the food output. Oh, actually, that really does help. Okay, okay, okay. And then we can do an industrial district between these two. Actually, I don't want to cover up anything, so I can do it like this. And then start making more goods. And you know what? We can swap that over to goods already. Pop that to what? No, we haven't got enough people. We've still got a little while on that. We've got this. So that's already researched. That's good. Resources. Sawmills. So I said I would do mechanized sawmills. Okay. Let's get that done. We want to build another one of those, but we can't right now. But that's giving us some goods. We hopefully can get more goods going as well from this industrial. Okay. So now... Okay, that's not good. Too many promises. Got 10 weeks. How long until this goes? 13 weeks. Maybe if we build this research institute, we need more workforce and more heat stamps. 25 weeks away from that. But it's going up. Our heat stamps should be going up by 6. Okay. That's not great. Sick neighbours. You have 30 weeks to pass either quarantine, supported quarantine, or infectious badge. Okay. We'll commit to doing that as well. Okay. There's no guarantee that's going to go off, and it probably isn't. Getting a little bit of coal. Promise the pilgrims that you'll pass durable goods within 60 weeks. Durable goods. Marginally. Okay. Another thing that I've committed to doing. It's fine. So here I'm going to decrease this a little bit to get some more people. With more people, we haven't got any money. What am I doing with these extra people? That's moving to production of goods. Well, pump that up. That's not enough now over here. We can afford that though. That's helping the crime a little bit. We're making too much coal though, so we can decrease this. No, we can't. Well, we can. We've got surplus. To be honest, we could probably decrease the food a little bit as well. Just turn that off completely. Gives us some more. So we need to build this logistics. We've got enough heat stamps. We're very, very mildly short on. Can we forward it down? Right, okay. Haven't quite got enough refabs yet. Right. Okay. We're going to fail this expedition support thing, though. Which probably means they're going to start hating us. Although they're not too bad. They're neutral at the moment. Yeah. That's okay. That's fine. Right. Let's get this logistics district going. Because then with this, we can now start looking for this other permanent fuel source. Because we've only got 112 weeks left. Okay, so our population has increased. It gives us more workforce, which is great. But it also means we need to build more houses. So, yeah. We need more heat stamps. We need more prefabs. And we need more everything. This vote has got worse, but I can now negotiate with the Frostlanders. So, I think it's better to research something rather than salvaging factory, large facility for discarded. Heat demand in housing districts has decreased. That doesn't seem... Oh, but it requires a vote as well. Okay. Whereas this is just researching something. Yeah. And we'll go for it. Hey, it was close. It was close, but we got it.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Okay. So, that's that law sorted. What's this? Okay, so we got a bunch more people. And we're sorting out our crime problem. So we need more housing. we've got more people to do things with. We can get more materials. That's good. We can probably get more people on this food again, so that it's not going down as much. Yeah, let's do that. We're running out of heat, but we can get more people on heat. Yeah. Sue Miller. The rabbit took a watch out of its waistcoat pocket. How come no one shanked him and took it, eh? Are rabbits even real? Gotta ask, miss. Reading's hard, but it's fun and you rarely get cut. Mabel whines it don't help scouts in the Frostland. And how do they read their maps, is what I answered that tosser. One day I'll write books myself, and write with plenty of sword fights in the snow. Mandracy School promises a better future for the city of the children of the sea. That's good. Good. Looks like we're fixing things. So heat demand has gone up by a lot here. Let's get this going. Which is to hurt our materials. We can expand this into these, like that. Do we need to... Oh, we can't frost break. We haven't got enough money. And we still can't ask for money? 14 more weeks. We've almost researched that. Okay, we built that now, so we can now send an expedition that way. We're running out of coal here, though. We've got 34 weeks of coal left at our current expand. Oh, that's not good. How long is this going to take? 17 weeks. You might be cutting it close. Alright. We need housing, which we can't afford. Oh, 49 weeks. That's not too bad. We've got a minor. Okay. So we want durable goods. Is that one of these? No, it's not on here. So we want a salvaging factory, which need money for that, which we have none of, because I made a mistake. Yeah, that's what that's telling me. We're basically making no money. We're getting 8 a week. It's not too bad, actually.
Seniors, remember. Our dutiful youth are eager to help however needed.
So we could use... Oh, we've got an event. Indebted to the past. Steward, a group of dutiful youth members have come up with a humble request. I was a rebel before, but Mr. Feeney showed me the proper way to be a man, said their spokesman. Spending time with him and his generation, we understand how much we owe them. We can't even imagine what it was like to survive the whiteout years, what sacrifices they had to make. He and his peers wish to organise a thanks and remembrance ceremony, during which they'll reward eldest residents from each community with medals and gifts. How should we fund this endeavour? Gather funds for 10 weeks to support this youth initiatives. Increases program support, but heat stamps per capita is significantly increased. Worsen relation. Well, I mean, our relations can't worsen with the Pilgrims. They're already as bad as it's going to get. So let's just do that. Pity. These young'uns had a nice idea. Okay. Right. So this is a... That's... Oh, yeah, pass and then research. Okay. So salvaging factory we need to do for the Frostlanders, which we probably want to because they're a bit skeptical at the moment. And then we need to get that durable goods. Got 4 days until that. Okay. Okay, so we can now afford... Although I think we want to get building on things. The housing district will definitely help. We've done all over there already. There's heat over here, but there's no shelter anywhere, I don't think. Oh, there's some shelter over here actually, but we haven't done that. Build it in that little bit there. That will help with some of that housing, and we need to sort out our materials as well. I mean, our crime's not going up, so maybe we can swap that back to prefabs for the time being. Yeah. If I click on these to build slots, okay. So I need to go here to build things, right? Housing and extraction. Ah, that tells me which type of... Ah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, here. Okay, so we can choose now. We've got 2 things we wanted to do. So, durable goods, as opposed to mass-produced goods, or contagion rules. And we want to do a contagion rule, I think. So disease is significantly decreased, but shelter demand per capita is increased. Tension is slightly increased, but disease is decreased. What's our tension like? Notable. We've got a little bit of room to grow there. And we've got some shelter problems as well. Although we're rectifying that, that's going to give us 20 shelter. Oh man, that's like nothing. Okay, so I don't think we want to increase our... So let's go for the infectious badge. And then... New Londoners are the only ones who are open to negotiate. Pyrolytic charcoal plant. Facility that burns wood at very high temperatures in the absence of oxygen to decompose it into coal substitute. Chemical hothouse. Yeah, we'll go with that one. So we haven't got any other... We haven't got any other food buildings, so that's an easy research to get.
The proposed law
Oh, bless me.
has been approved.
Right. Okay, so we got that now. Right, okay.
Attention, citizens. A new law is in effect.
Okie dokie. So yeah, so materials is becoming a problem. We've got plenty of food, so I'm going to reduce our food again. Oh, missed the button. Okay. Oh, no. I wanted it to be minimum. Game, please. It was struggling there. Means we've got program war. Steward. People are increasingly arguing over curriculum taught in schools. Some think we should reduce theoretical knowledge and provide more survival training. We're filling these kids' heads with numbers and useless junk, complained an angry trapper. We ought to take them out on field trips to hunt. Others argue for the exact opposite. We need to teach children how to think, come up with new solutions instead of perpetuating outdated practices, says an engineer. What should we do? So, focus on survival training. Mandrews no longer increases research speed, but provides food instead, and improves relations with Frostlanders pilgrims. Concentrate on science. Mandatory increases research speed even more, and increases with New Londoners and stalwarts, or keep it balanced. Well, I don't want to marginally worsen it with everybody, so we'll concentrate on science, because I need that research speed, I think. Speaking of which, probably want to look at doing another one of these, another law research. So let's do salvaging factory was the one we wanted to do, wasn't it? That's what I was looking for. So yeah, let's research that. And then I was going to reduce our income on this very slightly, because we've not got enough money to build anything with these prefabs. You know what? We might as well actually just change it over to this as well. So we're still getting a little prefab, yeah. Okay, got 26 weeks. We're almost there. Okay, so it's okay. Probably going to stream for another sort of like 10 minutes or so, and then look at getting some food, some dinner. But so far, I'm really enjoying this game. It's really good. On this difficulty, there's a lot to balance, but I think we're doing an okay job of it. Making our way through it bit by bit. After I've had dinner, I'm going to do another stream at my usual time, sort of probably 8 o'clock now, because I'll need to take some time to cook dinner and then eat it and then relax a little bit before coming back online, where I'm going to be continuing my Costalton campaign in Total War Warhammer 3. So if you want to come and join that, I'll be streaming that. Hopefully I can get it working, do another multi-stream again and get it working on Twitch as well as on YouTube. Deposit is nearly depleted. Yeah, so those are nearly depleted. We've got 23 weeks left of those. Yeah, 53 weeks. 14 weeks, oh, okay. So what I could do is I could reduce that if I turn that down, and then pump that up. 39 weeks, 31 weeks, 17 weeks. Got a minor coal shortage, but hopefully this new fuel resource will make up for that a little bit. Okay. So got a little bit of money now. Can I build? Yeah, I can build. I think I want to get another, so I can build another one of these. I can expand onto those as well. Can't afford anything. Get some more materials, because materials is becoming another problem again. Got a little bit of a crime thing going as well. Got plenty of prefabs. Got 3 days for another council. And we need to pass this durable goods thing. Yeah. So here, survival, mass produced. So we want to go for durable goods. But I can't negotiate too many existing promises. What other promises have we got going? How long has this got? 6 weeks. Alright, I'm going to propose this. Got 10 weeks. Okay. That should be fine, because then we can get this, and then we can maybe get the Frostlanders to try and support us there. Okay. Okay, so they've reached now. So We found Old Dreadnought, a ruined machine, lies across a crevasse, wagons piled into the nearby snow. There are clear signs that people have come and gone from the site, even storing goods here. But what amazed our scout is the almost huge quantity of readily available oil. This could be the fuel source we've been searching for. So this is the prologue. So if you missed the prologue, that was where we were getting oil to fuel the Dreadnought. So we'll be able to build a new colony on this site. Ooh, cutscene. Oil tombs. On the broken shore lies an old derelict dreadnought. It seems to have been upgraded to run on oil, as it rests beside rich deposits. Perhaps the site was a refueling station. But deep in the black pools lie rows of frozen bodies, wrapped in shrouds and placed in the still wells. Our scouts shudder at the sight. These oil deposits will surely solve our fuel needs, but we would need to desecrate these graves to access all of them. So we can remove the bodies and we get more oil deposits, or we can respect the dead and only access the vacant oil deposits. I mean, they're already dead, right? Black gold. Oil will save the city, but we need to adapt our generator to use it. In the meantime, we'll need to establish a reliable supply. It's time we settled beyond New London. Create a colony at the old Dreadnought and connect it with the solid trail to New London. Only then can supply be assured. Okay, this was... So yeah, so now we can get some oil. I think that's a good place to leave it for today, though. So we're going to say thank you very much for watching. It's been really good to play this. I've been really enjoying Frostpunk 2, and I'll probably play it some more because I've been really enjoying it, and I don't really want to stop right now, to be honest. I did say I would do another Total War Warhammer stream this afternoon, so we'll do that in 1 to 2 hours. And then after that, we'll see. Later this week, I might do some more afternoon streams at this sort of time, or I might stream it over the weekend. We'll see. But yeah, thank you very much for joining. Everybody's watched.